And we are live. Oh, gasp. I think we're live.
Yes.
You are not.
I hit start streaming.
It might take 15 seconds.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
There we are. And hello, everyone, and welcome to another RPG night with Graphic Word. I am the Hoff. I am your DM. Joining me is... Wow, I gotta remember you guys' names. It's been so long. Silver Jedi and Tom, as per Discord handles. Nailed it. We will be joined by Neptune a bit later. He is having some road troubles with the snow out east, so we're praying for safe travels for him, and hopefully he can join us as soon as possible.
He should live here around this area, not out east. I'm just saying.
There is less snow here, that's for sure. We
That's
got
on him.
exactly 0. But yeah, welcome back. We have finally decided on a name, which is awesome. We have decided upon Wandering Souls, souls spelled S-O-L-E-S, as in like foot souls, because wandering, but it's a foot. You guys get it. Awesome.
It's a funny joke, haha.
It's good pun, and I like good puns. Yeah, so if we remember from last session, these guys were sent out on a wolf hunt, essentially. One of the local farmers was attacked. The local sheriff decided that, this was a wolf attack. We got to deal with this. You guys go get them. There's a bounty on it. They went out, dealt with the wolf, noticed some things weird about it. When they came back, the tavern they were staying at was on fire. So they managed to get out the fire. They did some investigating. They are holding one suspect, as it were. These guys really don't suspect him, just in case just while they're asking questions. They interrogated said suspect, found out some things, found some information and evidence, and now we pick up from the end of that interrogation. Yeah. We'll say at this point Cassius is just going to hang out with, what did I name the sheriff? Gustav, a dwarf. Gustav. Yeah, they're going to hang out together and go through what the interrogation was like and through the rest of Chorus's personal belongings, because, there's strange stuff in there. So with that, you guys are still within the town hall there. It's still mid-morning. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we left off with having just finished interrogating Chorus and finding the Alchemist's fires, right?
Yes, you found a box of Alchemist's fire with 1 vial missing.
How many were in there altogether? There's 5 and then 6 missing?
There's 3 total, 1 is missing, so 2 right now.
Okay.
So there's only 2 left in there.
Okay.
Do we know of anywhere in town where you could purchase such a alchemical concoction?
Not that you're aware of.
But the thing is, people are also coming in and out of from the capital, so...
There's not a whole lot of trade coming through here, but it's not so far out of the way.
Yeah, that people could have come through here.
Yeah. It wouldn't be uncommon to find things.
Question before we continue. We're still level 4, right?
You are still level 4, yes.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure before we continue.
I don't know. Well, is it like we don't really have any leads currently, right?
None that you're aware of, no. What'd you say?
The guy we found it on. Just the guy we found it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did
nothing else
last time, and we were fairly sure that he wasn't the one who actually did it.
Yeah. Well, didn't we also want to talk to the bartender? Because he also was trying to keep something hidden about that. If I remember correctly. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So the bartender, Cyril, he is in the infirmary right now and is resting. So
yeah, we were told to come back later last time.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it is later now. But I will say, as you guys are starting to walk over there, you start to hear a commotion happening outside the town hall, because the infirmary itself is within the town hall as well.
Okay.
You start hearing shouts and yelling and clamoring as if there's like not a fun party happening outside the doors.
I run outside.
Yeah, but go
As-
check the commotion.
Yeah.
As you run outside, you can see that there is a small gathering of local townsfolk, and they are headed by the construction goblins that you guys met a while back. Remember, the ones that Chorus tried to gyp on their
Yeah,
job,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Tried to
yeah,
not
yeah.
pay them. And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
standing there. They are kind of like starting to rile up the crowd, saying things like, "He's guilty. We should just punish him now. Why are we going through all this process? Blah, 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 blah." And they're just starting to rile everyone up.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Who wants to deal with this? Because I had enough last time.
Sorry, what's
Alright,
going on?
The
Apparently there's a riot
go-
happening.
the goblins, right?
Yeah.
Goblins,
Yeah.
The goblins are starting a riot, trying to throw Corbus in jail.
Who is Corbus again?
Chorus.
Chorus, sorry, Chorus,
The
not Corbus.
merchant.
The
Dude,
Dragonborn guy who had originally hired them to build the new inn, but then tried to not pay them.
And also the one with the fire coming.
Alchemist fires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that we
Alchemist.
believe were planted on him somehow, some way.
Yes. And we're going to speak to the bartender because of something Chorus tried to keep hidden.
So are either of you like any good at like crowd speaking?
I'm good at intimidation, that's it. I can intimidate people.
I can certainly do that kind of thing. Let's see here. What's the best way of going about this?
Oh gosh. Why are we trusting him?
Do I want to
He
go
doesn't like
full
people.
aggro or like?
No, she does not, but.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. She only likes her race.
Well, it's either that or you know.
So what's the deal? Where is he in this crowd? Is he like swarmed or like?
No, Chorus is inside the interrogation room. You guys had questioned them at the end of last session.
Oh, they're banging at your door.
And they're
Door.
outside the town hall, kind of like starting like a protest.
Okay.
Get it over with type deal.
Okay. I'll go out. And they're just screaming for blood, right?
Maybe not actual blood, but metaphorical blood, yes.
Yeah.
More jail. More
We
jail.
want our scapegoat.
They want action, is what they're kind of working at.
Does prestidigitation allow me to talk louder? I think it does.
I don't
It
believe
does a
so.
whole lot.
I think it's thaumaturgy that does it.
Thaumaturgy does that.
Thaumaturgy, that's it.
And
Okay.
that's the
I'll
device.
go out and I'll just fly up a little above them all and I'll cast Thunderwave.
Like at the
Just-
crowd?
No,
I
above
think
them.
flying up above them.
Just to get their attention.
Okay. So you
It'll create one hell of a bang.
Fair enough. You get up, you fly up a little bit, release a spell, boom! Kind of shatters them, kind of like goes silent, and then looks back at you and is just kind of like quietly awaiting your word.
We are actively pursuing him. Do not worry. We have him in custody. There's no chance that he will escape. We have our best adventurers actively watching over him. He will not be out, and you will receive your justice.
So what's his punishment?
We have yet to determine what his punishment will be, but we have determined that he has committed his crimes, and he will be punished accordingly. So.
Make a deception check with advantage.
I'm like, what crimes?
Good stuff you right here.
Advantage. That would be 19 plus 1, that's 20.
Yeah, so they all just essentially just shout out, "Yeah!" and start chanting, like, what, some sort of punishment, like, they just start chanting, "Guilty! guilty, as they're just kind of like starting walking circles in the little courtyard there.
Yeah. All right. Everyone, go back to your homes. We will take care of this.
When will we hear what his punishment will be?
We will let you know as soon as possible.
When?
Whenever
soon
we
as possible.
decide.
Come on! You said he's guilty. How long does it take to decide arson? That's a pretty serious offense. He almost killed Cyril.
After that, I'll go back inside.
They're still at the door yelling and clamoring, but they're not bordering
I'm
on
rolling
violence
intimidation.
anymore.
I'm rolling intimidation.
How are you intimidating them?
I'm just staring intensely.
Staring through the
Crowd?
window.
Sure.
No, I was outside.
Make an intimidation check with disadvantage? Yeah,
That's fine.
because there's a large crowd.
Okay, that is 19.
That's so they quiet down a bunch, and a few of them kind of wander off. But at least the construction gobos are just kind of there, unafraid, essentially.
I had to deal with you guys earlier. I don't want to deal with you guys again. Just go away. I walk back inside.
Well, wait here. So the shouting is less loud,
That's fine.
but there's still a
Quiet
few
now.
of them there doing their thing. Okay. What's next?
To the infirmary!
All right.
Where we originally were going until we heard the yelling.
Yeah. So you head on over to the infirmary, and you can see that Cyril has woken up, and he is currently just like eating some food, getting some like food and liquid back into his body after he had a pretty bad night. You
So,
also see in there, still sleeping, is the farmer Balto, who was attacked.
Mhm.
So now there's two of them in the infirmary.
Yes.
Who wants to talk to him?
I did the last time. Someone else can talk this time.
I look over too. Go ahead.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I want to see you try.
All right. And Flint will waddle on over to Cyril. Hey Cyril, you doing all right?
He kind of turns to you, takes a minute to like gather his thoughts, and it's like, oh, that's right, you were staying up. And then his thoughts connect, and he's like, I'm alive. That's a good start. But it seems I am quite hurt, and my business is now in shambles, so I wouldn't say I'm all right.
That's understandable. We're trying to figure out who caused the whole fire thing. We think it happened in your kitchen. Not that it's like your fault or your staff. I don't know, your staff's fault that like cooking went out of control. But it looked like someone started a fire in your kitchen.
Well, I would agree with that. I'm the only staff member there. It's all we need. I was serving customers, essentially. I spoke with Sir Chorus in the kitchen itself before he left to go upstairs. After he stepped out, I returned to the counter momentarily. I heard a shatter of glass. And as I returned, a window was broken and the kitchen was in flames. I did my best to put it out, but I must have passed out at some point. Those young halflings came and saved me.
How come he was in your kitchen?
Sir Chorus is a very particular sort. He was paying myself extra for some extra amenities, and he was ensuring that coffee would be ready for him before his trip that was supposed to be this morning.
Okay. So, if we were to hazard a guess, would you say Chorus did it? Or do you think he just, it's coincidence that he was there right before it happened?
I would lean strongly on coincidence. As far as I can tell from what I seen and heard. He left, and it was only maybe 30 seconds before the window shattered in my kitchen. I was watching him walk up the stairs when I heard it.
All right, so a little too quick for him to have done it. That
Yes,
makes it easy.
I believe in his innocence.
And you're the only one who works there.
Mm.
Does anyone else have access to the rooms? Or is it like just you and whoever's renting the room?
Just me and whoever's in there.
Okay, so someone would have probably broken in. Do we need anything else from this guy? As I
No,
look
we
back
had
to the
nothing.
two people.
We just had him and the.
Well, we just like crossed them off like completely.
Well, yeah. So that means we have nothing.
And most of the evidence got burned in the fire.
Yeah. Except for the potions that we found planted on the Cyril. Cyril? No.
Of course, it was
Yeah.
planted on Cyril as the borrow.
But like, is there a way for us to tell who had them last before?
We
Forrest?
tried to do that, and we tried casting Detect Magic, but we couldn't find anything.
But it's probably just somebody like had it in their hands and put it in his bag when he wasn't around, right?
Yeah, because like the problem is either they bought the potions or they made the potions. If they made the potions, there's no way of finding out. But if
if
they
it was-
bought the potions, then we know they probably bought it nearby.
If it was in his bag would have been upstairs. Did you see anyone go upstairs after he came down, or do you have information on the people who had the rooms upstairs?
The people who had the rooms upstairs were yourselves, Chorus, and that young halfling crew. The three of them. They're also adventurer types. Other than that, I did not see Chorus or anyone descend after he ascended. I had passed out at that point.
Okay.
I was watching Chorus ascend as the kitchen was in flames.
So we maybe ask the halflings a couple questions, huh? Weren't they also the ones trying to get out of town?
They might be. I haven't left this building.
Who'd you say saved you again?
From what I've heard, the young halflings. The halfling crew.
All of them?
The three of them. That's what Claire was saying, and you can see that Claire is currently not present.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you. Rest up.
Don't die.
Take your time.
I'll do my best.
Awesome.
Alright,
And-
halflings.
For real. I need to actually ask a question. When the morning happened, Chorus was trying to leave at like midway through last session.
Yeah, so you guys...
Halflings with him?
Yeah, so you guys woke up in the morning, and how it works is like every few days, every week or so, a caravan comes in and heads out, right? So this was the caravan, essentially, that was heading out back west towards bigger cities.
Right. So the halflings and Chorus were
The halflings and Chorus were there, along with like the caravan guards.
Right, yeah.
Some of the ones you rescued, essentially.
Okay.
They're supposed to be caravan guards, but they did a terrible job that one time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So I guess we go track down the halflings.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Searching for the halflings.
As you step outside, you can see the goblins are still kind of there, like doing their little like circle protest. They got signs somehow now. Just yelling for justice, yelling for the guilty verdict, essentially.
Sure.
And off to the side, towards the edge of town, you can see the caravan is still there with the guards. And the halflings, because there's really nowhere else to go at this moment, they're just kind of off to the side, underneath a balcony, out of the sun, just, smoking a pipe, having a snack. They're not too difficult to find.
Yeah, I guess we let's go get them. I guess. And we'll mosey on towards the halflings.
All right. So they see you approaching, and they just kind of nonchalantly watch you guys walk up to them, and they're like, "Hey, something we can help you with?"
Yeah. We were hoping to ask a couple questions about last night's fire.
Okay.
Can you give us like the play-by-play of what your night looked like?
I mean, we had come in early after failing to find that wolf hunt. We were gonna head back out. We were gonna head back out tonight, but then we heard that you guys got it. Good job. Thank you for stealing work from us.
Not our fault we got it.
Anytime.
It's a competitive workplace.
We were in the tavern. We were having a few drinks. We had seen the Dragonborn guy and then the bartender heading to the kitchen for just a sec. The Dragonborn came out, went upstairs. The bartender came out to the counter and then headed back inside. After a couple more minutes, we noticed there was smoke pouring out. So we ran over into the kitchen, saw that the kitchen was on fire, seen him laying there. So we picked him up and we got out of there, got everyone out. And by that point, the town had shown up and started to put out the fire.
Do you remember who all was in the tavern? Like, do you remember faces or like maybe even names?
We were there. The Dragonborn guy was there.
Yeah,
The bartender was there.
yeah, of course.
And the Goblin Circle mosh pit over there was there.
Okay,
Ah.
they were there too.
They were there too.
And that was it?
That's it.
Okay. So everyone else is a suspect. That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
Were all of you guys there?
3 of us were there, yeah.
Okay.
Who was the guy that was speaking to me? That I was like, or were you just? Because when I went up above the ground, you said that there was like somebody questioning me about like who.
It was one of the construction gobos, is kind of their like de facto leader. I haven't given them a name.
It probably changes every time.
Yeah, oh yeah. They take turns being the de facto leader.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
pretty much like a hive. They're all almost a hive mind, just the 6 of them. So other than that, they're like, we noticed that just as we were dragging them out, the window was broken, and there was some shards of glass on the inside, as if something had been thrown from the outside. That's all we could tell in the blaze before we had to get out of there.
Right, understandable. Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Hmm.
Make sure not to leave too quickly. We might have more questions.
We were ordered not to go anywhere, so
Yeah, exactly.
we're here.
And we will. I'll turn around. Where are we going next?
I don't know. Wait, who was the person that said that they saw who saved them? The halfling saved the bartender?
Yes.
What's the name again? Of the person who saw it.
There were
Told him.
several witnesses, but it was the town nurse Claire that had told Cyril when he had woken up.
Okay.
That, yeah, it was the halflings that rescued you. But several witnesses, as far as you can tell, you don't know anyone specific, but you would probably think there had been several witnesses. As they said, they rescued him, ran outside, and then the fire effort was already going on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who do we think would want to frame him?
Well, the most obvious choice for somebody who would want to, destroy a tavern and then get out of, maybe a business deal where they have to pay royalties or something, would maybe just maybe be the new bar owner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. That was also my first thought, was the competition.
Yeah, we just don't have anything that links them to, this very heinous crime that we can't just go commit and, say people did. All
Yeah.
willy-nilly. We have to be a little responsible, I guess.
Tom, make a history check.
Oh my gosh!
Uh-oh. You're
Oh.
testing his brain?
Natural 20.
All right. I just got to throw tougher things at you guys because these 20s.
I got a
No, I
plus
think we
two,
need a
so-
dice cam for
Look.
Tom here. Like,
We need a dice scam for all of you.
Yeah, if you're not into anything.
I screenshot and send you mine.
That's a great.
I like that dice
Yeah,
tower.
that's a good one.
That's really cool. Cool. So as you're having this discussion, you're like, yeah, maybe we want to run out the competition as the new bar in town. That'd be a little obvious, but as you're thinking back, you remember the day you had broken into her house and
Is she
watched.
living there?
Her house is in the building that she works out of. Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
She was unpacking her personal belongings in one of the upstairs room.
Sorry, I thought it was the office that I got into. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. But as you're thinking about that, you're like, wait a minute. The design on the case of the Alchemist's Fire is either very similar or the exact same as a case or two that you've seen in her personal belongings.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I thought
Like
that should
almost
be a good
identical,
point.
if not the same.
All right, can we go grab that case, guys? I have a question for someone.
Sure.
All right, we go get the case.
All right, so you head on back to the case.
We leave the fire though. We go get the case though.
So you head back to the town hall where Gustav is still there kind of watching over Chorus. Cassius is currently absent at the moment. You're not sure where he is. And Gustav sees you and just says, did you find anything out?
I need to borrow the case, just not the fire.
For what reason?
I have a question for someone.
Who?
Uh,
I don't think we can legally tell you without getting ourselves in trouble.
Well, then I
Yeah.
can't legally give you the box.
I can
Look, I
help you
think I-
solve this. If you
I
just
think we
give me the
recognize
box.
the symbol on the case in somewhere else.
Tom
that
hasn't
we've
told
seen.
you yet.
I haven't told you.
Only Tom
you
knows
be
at this
quiet.
moment.
So then,
I-
Tom, stop being a moron.
Tom may not be being a moron on this.
You
Wha-
think I don't have the rights to do that myself?
Oh, I know you have the rights to be quiet. That symbol that is on the case is very similar to symbols I have seen before with a person.
Okay, which person? I would like
the
to
new-
know if you have another suspect. I am the sheriff in town,
the new
after all.
bartender.
She has similar symbols on.
Her personal belongings.
When did you see her personal belongings?
When we visited,
Her personal belongings were.
I accidentally saw them while we visited. Yes.
You go ahead and make a deception check.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
I just-
I swear, her diary just
19.
opened.
Where her suitcase was just wide open on the kitchen floor.
Well,
I said
it's-
symbols. I never said inside the personal. I said on the cases.
Interesting. All right then. He will kind of unlatch the box, open it up, take out the fire, and put it off to the side. Close up the box and give it back to you guys. And he's going to be like, Cassius will hang out here. He's just using the washroom at the moment. I'll come with you guys. I want to see this.
Okay.
Justin, what's your character's name again? I always forget
Flint.
that. Flint, I hand the box down to you.
All right. I'll carry it.
Lead the way, Flint.
What? Okay.
So you guys start running across town, walking across town, and head on over to Brenna's new bar.
Yeah.
As you approach, you can see the sign is all hung up and ready to go. It's called the Wolf and Crow. And you can see the windows are dark. There is no movement inside.
I walk up to the door.
Before we
Back
go
that
in,
bag.
before we go,
Oh,
before
No,
we go
sorry. Yeah.
Huddle on, boys. Huddle on.
I lean very down to the ground.
Come down to me.
Gustav is leaning in as well.
I get down on one knee.
Okay, stop. Back up.
I would like to know what you guys are doing an investigation in my town.
Just give me a second to talk to my boys here and girls.
I push you back a bit. Just
Alright.
a second.
Felix, What did you? What? Why are we here?
It's when I snuck in. When I spied, technically.
Yeah.
That symbol on that case is the same as one she has,
Okay.
or if one I've seen
We're
in
good, we're
there.
good, we're good.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I knock on the door. Duh, 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 duh.
You wait a couple minutes, and there is no response.
Ah,
Sheriff, could we?
I'll take a peek inside one of the windows.
you.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm allowed to. It's public domain.
True.
Uh,
True. It's outside, so it's fine.
Yeah, we're just peeking inside. It's fine.
You are with the sheriff, so.
Yeah, nothing illegal. Nothing illegal.
12.
So you can walk over to one of like the ground floor windows and kind of peek inside as best you can. It's dark in there. There are no torches or lamps or anything on at this moment. You don't see anything of note within the essentially the actual tavern area or the bar area.
While Keystadon is looking through a window, Flint is going to like bang on this door like really hard.
Are there candles or anything in that I can see?
In the inside, no. Everything is out.
No, I mean, are there candles?
There are candles and whatnot set up on the inside, yes, but they're not
Okay,
lit.
I'll use prestidigitation to light them up.
All right, so you light up a few of them, lights up the interior, and while Flint is just banging heavily on the door. After
Do
a
I
couple
see
minutes
anything?
of that, with the lights on, you don't see anything at this moment. But after a couple minutes, you hear someone descending the stairs inside, essentially. Do you continue staring through the window, or do you wait at the door?
I sniff out the lights.
Are you
Okay.
still staring?
Are you still at the
though?
window?
No.
Okay.
That was the question. Are you at the window?
So there's footsteps over to the door, couple locks unlock, and she kind of opens it up and like peeks out and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
We have questions.
You
About?
need to come up with a better intro, Tomothy.
What about?
The
I
fire.
have questions.
Can it wait until after I finish sleeping? We were all up all night.
No.
Absolutely not. I haven't had a wink.
Well, that was your choice, but I need to catch up on sleep. Tonight's supposed to be my big opening night.
Hey, you have all afternoon for that.
Yeah, and it's going to take all afternoon to do that, so I need my sleep now.
Well, sorry, can't.
Sorry, it's urgent business. We have a whole rally of goblins behind us chanting for blood. We need to set them at ease before they burn the whole damn town down.
Whose blood? My blood?
Anyone.
No. We need some information regarding the fire at the inn, and your information could help us set this investigation at peace.
Oh. Sheriff, is this really happening right now? Like, you seen me there. You guys even saw me. I didn't see too much of the fire. It was... jeez. Alright, give me a second. It's kind of like gathers herself for a second, gathers her thoughts, opens the door a little further, and like leans up against the, Play music. How dare you. There we go. And she kind of opens up the one. It's like a set of double doors. She opens up the one, kind of leans against it, just kind of like squinting her eyes, holding her temples, that kind of stuff, and says, "What do you want to know?"
Sorry, I'm gonna ask you out again.
Okay.
You said I saw it on the boxes or in other personal things. The mark,
A
the
case
symbol.
exactly.
Do you remember a case that was very similar to or exactly the same?
Okay. I am going to grab the case from Flint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a case or anything that's like this or exactly like this?
She kind of like stops rubbing her nose there for a second, looks at the case, blinks a couple times, and says, "No, I've never seen that before."
Insight check.
Inside check.
Yeah.
Everyone go ahead and roll insight check.
Oh,
20, not natural.
6.
Insight. That's a 23.
Just...
Just give me a second here.
I rolled a 3, man.
Get better, scrub.
At least he doesn't stab children.
Okay.
God.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So, not Flint, but Kisadon and Felix, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's off. She's seen something like it before, or something similar. You think she's lying, whereas Flint is like, no idea.
Alright. I look back at Felix. You're sure?
Yes.
Is this case important to the fire? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Do you... Weird question. Do you mind... You brought personal stuff. Do you mind if we see the cases you brought your stuff in?
What? Am I being accused here?
No.
Then why
No,
do you
we
want to look
worry
at my
that-
personal things?
Yeah.
We worry that the
Personal
fire has been started by something that may have been sold to others by some merchant. And so if we track down the merchant for these goods, then we might find out who the actual purchaser is.
I am no
And
merchant.
so if we could... Sorry?
I am no merchant. I haven't sold anything to anybody since
No.
I've been here. I've just been trying to
But-
set this up.
You may have bought something from said merchant, and if we could find them, that would be very helpful.
Go ahead and make a deception check again.
Key.
Okay.
Uh, 16.
She looks at you, stares at you dead in the eyes, and says, "You think I did this?
No.
I'm not buying this merchant thing you're going on about. You think I did this?"
I'm sorry, but I've told you all that I can tell you.
Well, then I've told you all I can tell you.
Can I try to slip away?
You just walk away.
Go.
Yeah, like we can just walk away.
Well, I'm going somewhere.
Well, thanks. That's how traveling works.
It feels like this conversation is done. You could just walk away.
It's pretty much done. She's like, "If you want to search my stuff, Sheriff, come back with a warrant. But until you do, no." And she kind of closed it. Like,
Can we get that right now?
Sheriff's like, I don't know why you guys are. After she like closes the door, locks it, and you hear her
I told
footsteps
you
walking
why.
away.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I told
No,
him.
you held the truth from him.
He
I
came up
told
with a
him I
different.
saw the cases. Yeah, what?
Yeah. He's like, "Listen, one eyewitness to someone being in possession of something similar is not enough to get a warrant, unfortunately. I'm still bound by the laws of the Whitecap Peaks. I cannot just
sure.
issue a warrant because, hey, my town, I'm sheriff."
Can I see the bottle again? And I'll pull out my quill and book.
We had to walk all
And
the way
I'd
back.
like to.
The
No,
bot.
he has the bottles with
No,
him.
he didn't.
He
No,
left them
left
behind.
down.
Yeah.
When did I thought he brought them with us?
He
No,
took
we
them
only
out
took
of the
the case.
case, put them off to the side, and then you guys took the case with you. They are still in the town hall.
Oh, sorry. I meant the insignia. Just whatever has the insignia on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
the symbol.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
specific insignia. It's more or less just the design of the case itself.
Okay.
Is it like special in any way? Like, how do we know it's any
It's-
any way similar to the one?
It's fancy, and it's like the design specifically is what Felix was remembering.
What makes it stand out from like just an average old box?
I'm thinking it has like it's like small sized crate. It has red leather kind of wrapped around it. It's special carrying case and has a little bit of gold filigree around towards the outside of it as kind of like a designed border.
Okay. I'll take a second and I'll whip out my book and I'll write down a very detailed description of it so that in the future I can identify anything similar to it.
Okay. You do your best to even like draw a picture of it in your book.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. So you get a
Okay,
good picture of the design and a description of the case itself in there.
I'll say thank you very much to the sheriff. I think we've got what we need to continue working on our own.
He kind of looks at you like a little suspiciously. Like looks kind of back and forth between the three of you and says, "This has been a very strange interaction. I do appreciate your help, and I would appreciate it if you could help me track down what's happened here. But you can't do anything illegal.
Don't worry.
Warren,
we
You're
will
aware of
not
that,
do
right?
anything
That
illegal.
includes breaking into the house. You're going to need to get me more information for me to write a warrant to enter that house.
For sure.
If
For
you
sure.
if you are suspicious of her."
Which we are. Don't get
Yeah.
us wrong.
But don't worry, we'll find some other ways of getting some proof on her legally.
Very well. Very well. If you don't, do you still need the case? I'd like to take that back to evidence before it
No,
gets lost.
I've got a full description of it. I'm good.
Do you guys need it? Felix,
we're good.
Flint?
We're good.
Cool. So he'll kind of take it back, put his under arm, start walking away, kind of giving like a little glance over his shoulder at you guys, but continues to walk back.
Is he gone now?
Yes.
All right, so we're breaking into this house
Yes.
Oh,
I was
Without a
gonna
doubt.
go anyway.
without a shade of a
That
doubt.
was quite
Right, can I just go do
necessary.
that now? I already done it once. Can I do it? Go do it again?
Not right now.
When is her little
Open.
beginning thing? When
Open.
was that event supposed to take place?
5 p.m. tonight.
And what time is it?
I'd say it's approaching 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So you got a few hours.
She said she went back to bed. Do we
We
believe
break
her?
in. We break in.
Not even a little bit. But I don't think it's a good idea to, try and fight her.
No.
Like,
Yeah, just let me sneak
if
around.
she's just walking around her house, I don't think it's a good idea to break into it. That's not,
No.
that's not,
I have invisibility, so I can get in and out. And I also have Misty Step, so I can get out in a pinch.
What?
Yeah.
Man, magic's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
The beginning of his
I don't-
wizard arc.
I
Yo,
don't
this
don't
is
need
how I
magic.
just transform him.
I just imagine he's gonna go like an artificer route and he's gonna get like pneumonic gloves and just boom, boom. That'd be really cool.
Okay. How long does invisibility last?
1 minute, I believe. 10
Is it
minutes,
1 minute?
maybe.
Concentration up to an hour.
Regular invisibility?
Yeah.
Oh.
But do anything aggressive and go
Mm-hmm.
And that's second level. When it's third, it goes up by a person.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to sneak around on my own in there.
Alright, so me and Felix, do you want us nearby? Or do you want
Yeah, I can
pretend
always
like we're
cast a
doing
message at you and
Okay.
get you in case I need you.
Okay.
If you guys wanna,
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll like go across the street.
Hmm.
We'll go like into an alleyway and like stop and stake the place out.
okay, so I'll cast invisibility on myself after I not obviously in front of the door while any
You leave
old
to the
idiot.
alley. You leave to the alleyway with us.
Yeah.
Cat.
So I'll walk out to the alley, invisible. I'll try to get back in pretty quickly so I can save as much time. So I'll use one spell slot for that now.
For the invisibility?
Yeah, and I'll like full book it to at least the outside of the building, and then I'll try to get around quietly inside.
Okay. How do you plan on getting inside?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't actually cast invisibility first, because I need to get inside. I think I can use prestidigitation to open a window, like to move a lock.
Unlock locks? No.
Like,
think
but for like
thaumaturgy
windows where I
opens-
can see the latch.
Can,
I think thaumaturgy
I-
opens windows.
Thaumaturgy does. I'm not sure if prestidigitation does, but as you look through the windows, you can see they are locked.
could I see to the window he ran to?
Yeah.
Like the foot trails? Alright, I'm sneaking over.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He's invisible. No, you have no idea which window he's at.
You
No.
couldn't I couldn't see like when he ran over, I couldn't see the dirt fly out.
You could see the dirt fly up until he reached the front door, and then Then she moved.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna take a guess to where he's at.
Okay.
Will I
Um,
notice
Go
them?
to a window.
You easily
go-
notice, unless you're trying to be stealthy, Felix.
as soon as I get up to the building, yes, but walking over it, no.
Okay, I'll cast minor illusion at the door that I'm at. Just a little arrow pointing up towards the window.
Alright, I go over to that window.
Your
And
invisibility ends because you cast the spell.
Yep.
Yes.
Right, that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna use my thieves' tools to pick this lock.
All right, go ahead and make
Well,
a
just
stealth
try to-
check to start.
Yeah, okay. That is 22.
All right, stealth check is good enough. Now go ahead and make a thieves' tools check to unlock. I'll say it has to be the door itself because the windows are just locked from the inside. It makes no
The
sense
door,
to have
okay.
a lock from the
Okay.
outside.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I might actually be better served to cast invisibility as a reaction to something happening.
My-
Yeah, I think so. And so
My
I'll
thing is
pull my-
glitching out. Hold on just a sec.
Don't worry, so is mine.
Oh, it just ended the song.
No, cool. Leave activity. Can you just end that activity?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can. You just leave it.
I'll just get everyone to leave and then I'll enter it in again.
Okay.
Oh, you just paste a new URL in and press play on it.
There we go. It's loading again.
Alright. I rolled a 19.
There we go. I figured it out. I'm a genius. 19. Yep, easy enough. You can. Door is now unlocked.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
opened-
going
I'm
to.
going in as well.
Can I hold my? No, I don't know if I can hold an action. It's not really combat. I'll just say I'll cast invisibility if I see somebody.
Do you still have third level spell slots remaining? Or second level, rather?
Second level. Oh yeah, I have 2 left.
You didn't have a long rest since interrogating Chorus. And you used at least one detect thoughts, which
Did
is
I?
level 2.
Oh, I thought I had a long rest since then.
No, yeah,
we
you did
Oh,
not.
we did.
Not
No.
That would be
Not
Oh,
since
wow.
interrogating Chorus.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
right. Okay, I have no second levels then.
There. Cool.
I'm still going in. I am.
Yeah, I used up my last second level then.
So I quietly.
I'm going to
Open
let
the
him
door.
proceed then, and I'll leave.
Alright.
Finally
So,
open the door and then close it behind me and relock it.
Ket. And you
And then, as I do that, though, I'm gonna walk over to a window in a corner and flip it unlocked.
Ket.
So then I can just go out there instead of having to lock a window. Unlock the door, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna make my way to either an office or a room that I can try to find stuff.
All right. So you were currently on the main floor, which has like a dining, drinking area. It has the bar and countertop with all the different types of drinks, and then there's a little back into the kitchen behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, there is also now a stair, like in the back side of the across from the door, is stairs up that go to the second level. And you remember there is at least 2 or 3 bedrooms up there, or like rooms upstairs.
Was there a cellar or no cellar?
There was also a cellar. Yes, good call.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
While he's doing this, I'll try to take a short rest if it lasts long enough to use my arcane recovery to get some spell slots back.
Okay.
All right. Do I hear any noise anywhere, like walking or anything?
You stop, pause for a moment. No, you do not.
No, I do not. Okay. I'm going to first make my way upstairs.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Yep. That is 18.
Pretty good. Not bad. Rolling dice. Ha.
I heard that. I don't like that.
But am I just making you paranoid?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, yes, that is working.
It is.
So you wander upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You can see as you kind of get upstairs.
Oh, I also am having my cloak over, so you can't see my face.
Okay.
It's covering my face, so you don't know who I am.
Kind of like the ninja hoodie. Good to go.
Yeah.
So you start sneaking around. You get up to the top floor, and you kind of see 2, like a hallway down either direction. I'm just going to fix my camera quick if I can, because it's not focusing. Stand by.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
There we go. So it kind of splits the hallway. I will say there's 2 down your left hallway, 1 behind you, 1 across the hall, and then on this side there's 1 across the hall.
Okay. So there's 1 on the left and right. Okay.
Yeah, 2 rooms on the left, 1 on the right.
Okay, let's go to the right to the 1. And then we'll go back to the other 2.
You're going to the 1 on the right first?
Yes, 1 on the right, just the 1. Yep.
Cool. So you sneak on over that direction. The door is right there. You open it up, look inside, and you can see this is a bedroom.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay.
You open the door to find a room.
I am going to quietly poke in as far as I can to see if someone's in there.
All right. So
them
you take a
noticing
couple
me.
steps into the room quietly. You look in, and you can see the bed is currently empty, used. This is obviously like her bedroom.
Okay, she's not in it. Is there a window near in the bedroom?
There is, but there are some drapes covering up the window at this moment.
Okay. I'm going to first, before I start searching, walk over to that window, unlock it if it's locked.
Do you have dark vision? Are you human?
I am human. I don't think
You
I have
would not have dark vision then.
Nope, no dark vision.
Stand by.
Oh gosh, I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
How long is the short rest?
1 hour.
An hour.
An hour.
It has
Okay.
been
We're
3
not so
minutes.
short
Why not
Yeah.
giving a short rest?
Oh, thank gosh. That's a 17.
Okay, so you feel a spell cast on you, but you manage to shake it off. And as you turn around to look, Brenna is there, standing behind the doorway, as she starts just essentially yelling and screaming at you, saying, "What the absolute hell are you doing in my house? This is huge overstep of privacy," just yelling at you.
Alright.
And you guys start to hear the yelling outside as well.
I'm going to
Alright.
try flapping up, or at least closer, to hear what's going on.
You can
land
clearly hear
on
what's
the roof.
being yelled across the street there, and you
Oh,
can see several
okay.
passerbys have stopped to listen in as well.
I am going to try to run by her if I can.
Back out the hall into the hallway.
Yeah, down the stairs.
Yep. You can go make an acrobatics check.
That's a natural 20.
Jeez.
It was on a 4 and then rocks. I'm like, oh yes.
She reaches out to grab you and kind of like power slide underneath your hand as you
Okay.
run back downstairs, and she is running
Wait,
after you.
Before I go downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
can I make it sound like I went downstairs and jump into a room upstairs? Or no?
Even with the
Sorry,
20,
Hannah.
I'm going to say no because she is 2 feet behind you.
No? Okay. Yeah, then I'll just go downstairs, yeah. And
Yeah, she is almost like as you run out the door, she misses, is right behind you, sees you go down the stairs, and starts following you towards wherever you decide to go.
I'm going to the window I unlocked.
Okay. She's still screaming and yelling, and it is drawing a crowd you guys can see outside.
Alright,
Well, Felix has got himself into something this time.
I try to, you know what? Screw it. I'm jumping out that window without even opening it.
So you jump out, smash! You smash the window, you'll take 3 points of slashing damage with the glass.
As I jump, I make sure to keep my hood over my face so it doesn't fly up.
Masked bandit.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and make
Alright,
one
what was the
more...
3.
3 slashing damage. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
As I see him jump out the window,
Okay.
I'm going to yell back to her saying, "Don't worry, I'll get him and I'll chase him."
Alright, that was a 19.
Okay, you succeed again. Wow, words.
And I run to an alley. Closest
And
alley.
I'll full flap after him.
I will run after the bird.
Cool. So you two run across saying, "Oh, get him!" and start running into the alleyway there as she's leaning, like, within the window, kind of hands on the windowsill, yelling and screaming at whoever that was. And then there's all the passerbys and you can see someone else running off in the direction of the town hall.
Okay.
Understandable.
We'll continue chase until we're sure that we're alone.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm also gonna roll stealth in case anyone else can see me or anything.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Just not against them. They can. I don't care if they see me. That is 16.
Cool. So you guys catch up a couple minutes away, a couple alleyways over, and kind of like stop, breathing heavy.
Yeah, as they catch up, they see I am finding something to burn this cloak. So I'm not wearing it
I'll
anymore.
cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. And then I pull out a blue cloak that I had in my backpack.
Now
The perfect crime.
I had,
perfect crime.
I had a brown. The one I was wearing was brown.
Okay.
Now I'm wearing a blue one. I took it off and
Okay.
he burnt it for me.
Sounds good. Now,
What did you find in there?
That the windows are protected by magic,
Interesting.
and I don't know why.
Are you
And
sure
she
it's the
also
window?
windows. Yes.
Are you sure it's the window?
Yes, because
Are
when
you
I
sure it's the windows?
what? I'm confused. Why?
Are you sure it's the
She
windows?
could have just cast a spell on you twice.
First was when I touched a window. The second was when I broke through a window.
I'll
Tell
say
us exactly what happened as it happened.
What did I feel? So then he can maybe understand the magic.
Can we just assume that he just told us the story as it happened?
Yeah.
will assume. You're not magically inclined, Felix, so you have no idea what spell was cast. You just know
What did it feel like, if I can?
a spell was being
A
cast.
spell? Okay.
Yeah. And it was both times just before you reached the windows.
Just before. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, just before. Okay.
Okay. So it sounds like she's a magic user of some sort. If we could take a long rest before we go back in,
agree.
I'll have all my slots available. I can use all my spells.
We
And
head
then
back
we
to the
can
town hall.
really go nuts.
So
Now, the other thing is she's opening. she's going to be doing a whole big thing, and we can get into that.
Mhm.
Well,
So we can go in
we'll see.
and
We'll
snoop
see.
around.
We
as
might get
to,
bounced. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Well, hopefully our little charade back there gained us a little bit of goodwill in between when we tried to accuse her of arson.
Well, we did try. We were saying that she may have something that may lead us to someone.
No, but she believed we were calling her an arsonist and kicked us out.
Well, we never entered, so
Yeah,
just close the door.
Thinking back on it, we probably should have, said something about Corvus being framed, so she could have been being framed. But whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay,
that's-
let's head back to town hall.
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
go to the place where you're gonna get arrested, Felix. Let's go.
I'm
Yeah.
not getting arrested.
Not yet.
We'll make our way over.
Mhm.
Yep. So you guys make your way over. By the time you get there, there is a crowd that has gathered.
Okay.
Kind of like outside, a small crowd, more so than just the goblins who are still, chanting
Still
for
doing
justice. Yeah, they're still having a good time. There's a small crowd gathered there. Yeah. So as you head inside, you can see inside the building there is the person that you guys saw running away towards the town hall is currently talking to Gustav.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the guy who came running to Gustav, and I'll listen in, and I'll be like huffing and puffing, and I'll listen for a second, and then jet in once he gives me a second.
Yeah, so the witness is pretty much like there's something going on over there, something's weird. Gustav is literally like picking up his stuff to head out the door.
I'll talk to Gustav and be like, hey, we just ran after this thief. It's the same guy he was talking to. We chased him off into an alleyway when he cast some kind of spell that I'm not familiar with and just vanished.
Go ahead and make another deception check.
Deception.
Yeah. Deception.
Man, I wish I had a better charisma stat.
Man, I kind of wish we had Cassius, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna mess with you, man.
It was like the worst time for him to get stuck in a snowstorm.
17.
He kind of stops, looks at you for a second, and says, "Oh, the student of the Syndicate of Sorcery doesn't know what kind of spell it was."
Ooh.
Yeah, there's
You-
definitely sorcery above my level.
How stupid do you think I am? Really, how
I can't
stupid do you
really
think
put
I
a-
am?
Put a label on that.
I'm just gonna speak up. The bird is a bit of a racist, so yeah.
And he kind of looks over at you and glares at you and is like, "What, you think I don't think you were involved in this?
You can, okay.
I left you at her house. You wanted to get
Yeah.
inside. You were unable to get inside. I walk
Where-
away, and 5 minutes later, I'm hearing someone has broken into her house.
Okay.
How does
Yep.
this look? How do you think this looks?"
Doesn't really
How
matter
do, you,
how
how,
it
do you,
looks.
how do you think it looked when we found the fire on his possession?
I think it looked pretty guilty, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was on your good word that I didn't arrest him for it right then and there. But that good word is
Yes.
starting to go. So why don't we
So,
all
wait,
gather
why-
up?
Why,
No,
would,
no,
why would we not
No.
arrest him to save us?
stop. We're all gonna walk on over there. We're gonna talk to her, and we're gonna see if we can figure this out.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on the way to the principal's office. Holy
You just broke into a house.
yeah, we absolutely are. Got me
So with
sweating.
that, Gustav steps out and kind of like storms off towards Brenna's house with you guys right there behind him. Unless you want to like
Yeah,
walk
I'm
away.
wearing like full different clothes. I'm not wearing the same thing I was in there.
You changed your cloak, not your clothes.
Yeah, no, but the cloak is covering my whole clothes, so she doesn't know what was underneath.
All right. So you walk up. Gustav knocks on the door. She's right there. Opens it up. Lets him walk in. Kind of looks at the three of you. Glares. And is like, "Are they with you still?" And he's like, "Yes, yes, they are." So she's like, very sarcastically welcomes you into her home.
I bow very sarcastically and walk in.
I wonder if we just become the enemy of the state at a certain point.
She kind of like,
I am down.
she snaps her fingers and all the candles turn on.
Yeah, I knew it.
So she's clearly, yes, a magic user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she kind of walks up to the bar, kind of hops herself up onto it and sits down and like kind of gestures to one of the tables nearby.
Could I take a bunch of guards?
You probably
Sorry,
could.
inner monologue going.
Yeah, inner monologue. I
Um,
said.
Gustav is like, "All right, well, Miss Brinna, I have received word that someone has broken into your house. I can see the smashed window. Can you tell me what happened?" She's like, "Oh, I can tell you what happened. After you all so rudely interrupted the sleep before my big opening night, might be ruined because of this, someone
Which we
broke into my
apologize for.
house." What?
I said, which we apologize for.
Someone broke into my house. And they were wearing a brown cloak, like the one this young man, and he points to you, Felix, or she points to you, Felix, and says, was wearing before when you had awoken me. And now he's wearing a different cloak. Same body type, same build, same everything, just different color cloak.
Okay, you can arrest me if you want, but okay. There's no evidence that I broke in, so
Circumstantial evidence is still evidence, honey. And then, after the thief broke out of the window down here, smashed right through it, I seen these two chuckleheads on the other side of the road in an alley saying, "We'll get him for you," and then run away with this one so conspicuously missing.
Of
It was
course
on the
we were
roof.
nearby. We were still talking about the investigation.
And where was the other one?
on the roof.
Where was this one?
Looking around.
On the
Yeah.
roofs looking around.
Because last time I found information about the guy who burnt down the inn on the roof.
Oh my gosh. So you're just going to sit here and tell me it wasn't you?
I
Yes.
think this is like an intro video on like how to gaslight people. Like holy.
Yes, I am gonna sit here and tell you it was not me, because it wasn't.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Please, dice.
That's all we're relying on at this point.
is like
Even
a
that's
really
not
important
helpful.
roll. Please.
That
be like
is a
low roll.
21.
Oh my goodness.
She stops and stares at you and kind of like narrows her eyes at you.
I stare right back.
You think she's seeing through what you're saying. But Gustav is like, "I'm sorry, Miss Brinna, without any actual hard evidence, I can't do anything. We still need to find actual evidence to support this claim." And then Brinna kind of looks at him and says, "Your town is falling apart at the seams. People are being attacked. Buildings are being burned down and now broken into, and you're still not able to do anything? Are you any kind of useful towards this town here? Have I wasted my entire business venture building here and helping to bring some new life into your town? What is happening here?" And he's like starting to start. It's like, "Well, Miss Brinna."
Well, if you wasted your money, that's on you.
Ah yes, gasoline for the fire. Great idea.
I am not happy. I am gonna.
She points at you and says, "I am not done with you."
Okay. And as she says that, I'm like, well, there's nothing else here. I'm just gonna go continue the investigation, unless we're off that now.
Gustav is like, "No, I still need you on the arson."
Okay, then I'm going to continue the arson investigation, unless you would like us to work on this investigation instead, and maybe another.
There
place
is
that's burnt down.
way too much animosity happening right here. You guys need to go investigate elsewhere.
And I just leave.
What do you two do?
I'll follow.
Have a nice day.
All right, so you guys head out the door there, kind of close it behind you, and you can hear them chatting on the inside. You can't quite make out words.
Let's get a little further away the building before we start talking.
I want that
That's a
box.
great idea.
I want the box that's there.
No, stop it!
No, that's to myself. To myself.
Stab you in the shit.
Okay, I can really see two routes that we're gonna take. Either A, we try to legitimately pin this on her, right? Where we somehow find some proof that she stashed the bottles on what's his face, right? Or B, we get our own justice and we just somehow wreak that kind of vengeance on her.
I don't know about the second one.
Well,
I may
thing
not
is,
like her, but I don't
How-
know about that.
how likely is it that we're going to be able to get some kind of proof on her, you know? That will stick legally, because we have to get it legally, otherwise he can't use it.
Well, we could use that someone broke in for some reason.
No, that's still illegally gotten.
Hell, a lot of people saw it.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
That something may be connected because someone broke in.
They're not going to let us investigate their house as some kind of
Well, you just ask. You just ask the chief. That's all. If he says
No,
no,
but-
then I'm fine.
he's not going to let us investigate her house. Like he'll probably go, "Okay, but you guys can't. I
That's
have
fine.
to because
That's
she won't
fine.
let
He
us in
can.
their house."
And then you just cast your little invisibility and follow.
Okay, the problem with this is, what if the case that we like that Alquist Fire was in is the exact same case you saw? Because if we investigate our house, we're not gonna find it.
That's true.
If it's the same case, it's not gonna be there.
And even if we do hypothetically find some similar case, how does a very similar case prove that she's the one who stashed it on him, right? Like, unless we found like some kind of mark on both of them that said, "Hey, made by her," then we'll never pin the two on each other. Like, we'll never connect the two boxes.
Yeah. Like, there are no witnesses to the person who went on the roof and ran across town because everyone was focused on the bright fire. Like,
And
it's
she
almost the perfect crime.
Because theoretically, let's say it's her, right? She goes in, she throws the bottle into the alley, she turns invisible and has some way of escaping over roofs and whatnot, and then vanishes into the crowd. Everyone would expect to have seen her around. So she could just walk back into the crowd and that's it.
If you guys
Unless someone
recall,
saw her throw
Nope.
the bottle in.
you guys do recall that when you were returning from the wolf hunt and passed by her place on the way to the orange glow, she stepped out to join you to run towards it.
Okay.
Oh,
But
so we saw
the
her.
person, but the person that we're looking for joined the crowd.
Yeah, but she'd stepped out of her domain to do that.
Why don't we start back where we lost track of the tracks before, like whatever building it left off at? That's probably
It ended off on a building in front of the main road.
And as you look down the main road, you realize it was 4 buildings over
From her house.
from her new inn.
Which
Wow.
is 4 houses is a pretty wide range because I'm sure everybody's
But-
house is within
but
4
we
blocks
also
of 4
just
houses.
saw we also just saw she can use magic.
Yeah, but that's
So we don't know
true.
what spell she has.
if she depends on what kind of magic she can use.
Which I couldn't
Um,
identify, right?
Well, not
'Cause
from
I
a
tried.
description of a feeling of being cast upon. That is
Just
No, but,
magic.
like,
I felt magic.
It was when I cast detect magic when we tried to run after her,
when-
and I didn't get a good enough description of it.
When you attempt to run after who?
When we were running,
Where?
and we were chasing
Oh,
after when we
well,
were
yeah,
out
there
around
was
that
no magic
bottle.
to detect.
When did you cast it again? Sorry.
When we were looking for the bottle and we were trying to track her down,
Track the person, whoever it
track the
was.
person down. I
Oh,
cast
like-
detect magic.
At night?
Yeah, when we were looking for that bottle and we found the bottle, or sorry,
Okay.
when we were around that area, I was like, "Hey, I want to cast detect magic."
So detect magic isn't like. It's essentially if there's a magical effect on something, you can't. It's not for like picking up residue of spells that were cast at that
No.
time, right? So if you have detect magic up and someone casts a spell, sure. Or if
Mhm.
there's a magical item in front of you, yes, you can tell it's magical.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's
So
not like.
there's no way for us to have known how she escaped via magic.
No.
No, there isn't anything like that. Yeah, cause Brenna came out of her house the night that we came back into town, right? Like out of her bar.
Yeah. Which is
So
also her
it's-
house.
Yeah, so depending, like, if it's 4 doors away, and the person jumped down and probably joined the crowd, it wouldn't be Brenna. But if she has
And-
magic, why would she leave footprints?
I cast detect magic on the actual bottles.
Like the vials of Alchemist's Fire?
Yeah, when
you
we were
turned
looking
your
through it, I cast detect magic on it.
So you can
And-
tell
Oh,
it would.
no, maybe I did identify.
Yeah, so
I think you
Yeah,
did
I think
identify
identify.
which said it
Yeah.
was Alchemist's Fire.
Yeah. And there's when I saw her snuff that light out, they're just spells. They wouldn't reveal like the caster in any ways, right? Like if I cast detect magic while she's casting a spell, it wouldn't reveal anything about her. It would just reveal stuff about the spell, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
If she's
So I
a
wouldn't be able to
magical
tell if she's
creature
an
of some
alchemist.
sort,
hmm
then you could tell that she's a magical creature and what school of magic it was. But you can't.
Oh.
You wouldn't be able to tell if
So
like
if I
what
cast
kind of
detect
caster she
magic
is.
around her, I could say, "Oh yeah, she is an alchemist."
no, you could tell
No.
if there was an illusion placed on her, or
If there's an illusion placed on her, if she's, I'd say, a magically transmuted creature like a golem, you could tell.
So is a wizard not a magical creature?
A wizard is a type of spellcaster, not an actual
you-
creature.
Okay.
Harness magic, which is the weave.
Yeah.
You're a vessel for the magic, not.
Yeah, you're not able to tell what kind of spellcaster is casting the spell. You're able to tell spells cast, if there's a magical effect, and what school it is.
Right.
So, like, if you
So
cast it
unless
and there
she
was a golem
casts
nearby,
something-
yes, this is a
Yeah.
golem. It is a magical creature innately.
Yes. yeah.
She wouldn't be a magical creature innately. She's
Yeah.
able
If
to
she
cast
casts something
magic.
specific to
Unless she's a
an
golem.
alchemist.
Unless she's a magical creature.
Okay. I don't see any way that we will be able to pin the crime on her. Do you guys have any ideas?
Not really. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I wish
Because
one of our
even
members
she-
wasn't in the washroom.
That's fine. Like every single avenue we go down, we hit a dead end.
Mhm.
Dealing with a
Probably
mastermind.
We're obviously missing something, but like it's not. It doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
What do we want to do?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Like we could just like ask random people that were around to see. Like
We
Yeah.
could take a rest
I
that you need.
Although, what we could do is plant the exact same vial on her and frame her.
The problem is catching her with it, right? Like
We
I
could.
would-
the hard part.
What if we try and set up this break-in as a way to get the chief to look into it, and he'll find the vial?
Are we supposed to put the vial in there?
Yeah. So I can certainly try and get in and out. Like I've got one.
Yes,
once
and
we
if
take
you
a
get
long
caught,
rest-
you're not in a hood or anything. You're just a bird.
You're a bird person.
Yes, but I can cast both invisibility and fake.
Yes, but we don't know what magic she has.
No,
So
we
you
got
can
some
try
else.
if you'd like. But-
We can either take the risk and try and plant the evidence. Because like I can both jump in and out. I can do that both in one day.
Why do I
I don't
feel
know,
like
it-
we're becoming the bad guys now?
Yeah, well, planting evidence. I don't think we wanted. Like, it doesn't feel like what we should do, right? Because if we were just gonna plant evidence, why not just pin it on Chorus? Like, he's a scumbag already, right?
That's fair enough.
Why force the answer when we think it's Brenna? I think we just try and like ask people that, like, what if we just go door to door? We just ask people if when they were running towards the fire, if they saw anything suspicious.
I'm
It
down.
might give us something to go off.
All right, we can try that. Sure.
Alright, we go door to door.
Okay, so you guys spend the next little bit of time.
Yeah,
Oh.
we start around where the person came off the roof, or what we believe where they came off the roof. We start in that vicinity
Mm-hmm.
and like make it bigger and bigger circles around it.
Okay,
And let's split up and look for clues, gang.
cool.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Yeah. So if you guys like, I'll also allow you to have a short rest.
Yeah, please.
I won't allow a long rest because you did have one that morning. Like you had slept overnight and it's still mid-afternoon, early afternoon. So, yeah. So you guys can have a short rest. And you can each roll an investigation check.
Oh, yes, please. Intelligence. Heck yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Ah,
That's
there
a
it is.
27.
Wait, what do we need to roll, sir?
Investigation.
That's an 8 for me. That makes sense.
That's a 20. Not natural.
All right. So you guys go door to door. Flint's just kind of lost. By the end of it,
Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm a goblin.
at the end of it, he finds himself in the goblin circle, chanting for justice, but has no idea how he got there.
Justice! Justice!
Yeah.
Justice!
Wait, what? You guys go door to door, start knocking on doors. You find through your investigation that a couple of the people that the path you had followed on the rooftops had heard something skittering essentially across the roof. Skittering, walking, something. And the last person, the last house that they were on, said they heard the walking, skittering, a stop, a thud outside, and then footsteps running down the road.
Did they say which way?
Towards the edge of town.
The edge of town? So away from the fire.
Away from the fire,
Towards her house? Or...
towards her house.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Alright, can we go get the chief, please?
But, like, what are we gonna go and say to him? Oh, wow, we heard somebody running towards Brenna's house.
We
Or
can at
what's
least-
her face's house.
We can
get
at least bring
info
this
down.
up, yeah.
We've got
This is more information than what we started with.
True. We actually have gained information, even if it is hearsay.
It's also
Alright, we go-
information we already thought was, like, does it
Well, yeah,
allow
the
us
chief-
to
It
go
could-
into her
We
home?
asked the chief. Well, let's go get the chief and then bring him to the person who said that.
Okay,
Alright.
so you can actually see Gustav still like investigating the break-in. He's just
Stuff!
he kind of like looks up and over at you guys and says, "What?"
We have important information.
And he kind of jogs on over and he's like, "What?"
Are we still with the person who said it, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Recount
This
what you
first-
just said.
Yeah, recount what you just said to him.
Okay, so this person recounts that and he's like, "So this is about you guys found footprints on the roofs. I'm not sure if you guys mentioned that already or not."
Yeah, we did.
Tim.
We did.
Okay.
We showed him the footprints.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're talking about the person.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The sheriff, yeah. So he showed the footprints, and then you get this testimony and says running that direction.
Yes.
And he's like, looks over at the inn itself, or tavern itself, but then looks beyond it into the wilderness and is like, I don't know what this obsession with Bruna is. Like you said, you've seen this case in her personal belongings. I can't really figure out a time that you would have seen her personal belongings, but that is beyond the scope of this. I'm starting to think that it is something somehow related to that wolf attack that happened in that direction as well.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
There's...
Tell you about the wolf attack?
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't.
The wolf was haze touched.
This far up the mountains from the haze.
Yes. It was like messed up.
Yeah, sorry. The fire was more important. We forgot to say that.
Understandable. You guys
So
still have
someone
the
had to
wolf
do
head,
it.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Took it with
Yeah.
you?
I don't know who. I think Cassius has it.
Pass.
That's right.
Yeah. It's probably half rotten by now, but
It's only been a few hours.
Has
It's
it?
not even
Oh.
happened
Yeah.
yet.
It's been maybe 12 hours.
Yeah.
okay.
It's getting pretty rank, but...
It-
He's like, well, in that case, I'm almost certain of this, that there was some sort of haze-touched intelligence that has decided that our town is its target and is causing all kinds of ruckus. Right?
Yeah, 'cause-
Wolf attack, arson, and this break-in, they're all connected somehow, and I'm starting to think there's some sort of intelligence behind
Did
this
you
all.
stare at me when you said break-in?
Yes, he did.
I figured.
Maybe the break-in, and he kind of like...
Okay,
I'm like, it wasn't me. Sorry.
but like, hear me out.
Okay.
It may or may not have started happening when Brenna came to town.
That is true.
That is true.
I am not okay. I am not
Okay.
trying to push blame onto
And we
Brenna.
know she
as
does
much.
magic.
Yeah, but so does she, and points over to Kisadon.
Well, yeah, but she's a bird.
Yeah,
but she's a
fair
bird.
enough.
And the footprints, we wouldn't have found footprints.
Yeah, that's
Of
true.
a
I would have
normal
flown
human.
directly
Yeah.
away.
Those were like
We're talking
humanoid
about haze.
footprints.
At the same time, no, it was actually before that. So I will willingly say Brenna arrived the week before you did, and that's when everything started happening. The garden was infected with those twig things. The mechanical shop up on the top of the hill, things started going haywire. The sheep started acting weird.
Oh, that sheep wasn't Brenna. Oh, yeah.
Don't
What-
figure
what?
something out.
I don't even want to know.
Just continue.
And what was that last quest you guys did?
The wolf.
I don't know.
No.
No.
We did.
There was
We did the
Plants.
goblins.
Goblins.
That's right, the goblins.
Doing this,
The
that.
goblins was
which built
Yeah,
her
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And they want chorus to pay.
Yeah, but they built her new in there, and she arrived and stayed at the Lucky Goat there while it was being finished.
Yeah.
You know, you may be onto something here. I hate to admit it, but
I am sorry about the trouble we caused between us and her. I did not mean for it to get that bad. And I'm just gonna say I did not break into the house.
you keep going on about that. It's making me believe it less.
Because you keep staring at me!
Anyways,
All right.
the problem is we need some kind of way of proving that it's her, or
With
at least
the-
exposing.
new evidence that you have provided me, I believe it is circumstantial enough to get a warrant to at least search the house, maybe not her personal building, like
That is fine.
all kinds of her personal belongings, but at least search the building itself.
And if we see something like it,
Wait here. I'm going to go talk to her and see if I'm able to search it without the warrant. That
can
would
we join?
No.
probably not a great idea.
If we don't have to wait for the warrant, let the sheriff do his job.
Okay.
But
I know we want to be a part of it. So
I can
No.
go take my time, write up the warrant, and we can go search it all together. Choice is yours.
I would personally rather that.
Okay.
But it's up to the rest of you. You guys can. It can be a group decision. I don't want to be the only vote in here.
Yeah, let's take our time and go in together.
Because I'm only saying one person may not see what another person sees.
Understandable.
That is very true.
And you can keep that
I-
box in
I
the
think it's
thing,
most
so
important to have
whoever-
somebody who is magic capable looking around. Because
That's
if
fair.
she's magically inclined, then hiding things magically is a very distinct possibility.
Very well. So you guys head on back to the town hall. It takes a couple hours to get like the proper paperwork and procedures done.
she's not going to be happy.
No, she's not.
I
And-
don't care,
She's
though.
a bad
I
guy.
don't
She's
care.
not supposed to be happy.
And it's an hour, 2 hours by this point before her opening.
Window fix or no?
No. That's way too quick of a fix for Windows. And
Well, she
the
might
and the
be
construction goblins are still protesting.
It's probably
Yeah.
boarded up. That's probably the best.
All right. Before we leave, I'm going to say to the goblins,
Nah.
can you do a job for me?
Yeah.
Can you fix a window?
Is what's his face getting canned?
You'll get paid.
Okay. How much?
How much do you want for one window?
And they kind of like turn around and whisper among themselves. 20 gold.
Freak me, no. We'll pay you 1 gold.
I'll do 20. I'll do it.
They'll take
Alright,
their 20 gold.
If I do,
Alright.
you know, if I do 20, you owe me one free job.
What kind of job?
Any job I decide. It won't be too big.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Per job basis.
Call
We get
it a
paid.
favor.
Yeah, favor.
We don't do favors.
Do you want your 20 gold?
10 gold, no favor.
30 gold favor.
10 gold, no favor.
40 gold favor.
No.
Okay, 10 gold.
His whole friggin' wallet.
I have a lot of money here. I'm fine.
So
Yeah,
they
we
take
all
their
do.
10 gold and essentially scamper off to go grab the materials. And by the time you arrive at
I
Brynna's...
told you it's the bar.
Okay, fair enough. So by the time you guys get there with Gustav, the window is just being finished.
Okay.
And the doors are open at this point, and as you step inside, or as you knock on the door, Brenda, you can see Brenda walk through the windows over to the door and open it up. And she says, "Are you responsible for that?"
Maybe. Yes.
Nothing's... See, I was trying to be nice, and then you just got to be sarcastic again. That's really not helping.
There was no sarcastic in my voice. I did not mean to make it sarcastic.
You said maybe.
Yes, because I didn't think you would like me after you accused me.
You also accused me.
Compliment.
Yes, we accused each other. I apologize.
You fixed... You know what? Fine, you fixed my window. We'll call...
She's not gonna like
Man, we
me.
might as well just buy this man a shovel so he can dig his friggin' grave. Like, what
She's not gonna like me.
What can I help you with?
Before he says it, I'm going to back. I'm going to just crouch down and hide.
And she kind of watches you and is like, "That's not a good sign." Looks over at Sheriff and goes, "Sheriff." He's like, "During the course of our investigation, we have determined that there is enough evidence that we would like a search of your premises. I have a warrant ready. We would like to search the premises. And she kind of like, once again, grabs her temples, like, 2 hours till opening? Fine. And kind of like walks back into the bar there.
I say from my slouch, we'll make it quick. I'm sorry.
And there's just
I
like
will
a
have to-
shaking of head, and like her hair is kind of like shaking back and forth as she just shakes her head at you.
I'll at this point cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Also,
Ritual.
remember, I'm gonna say, you also, are we searching upstairs or no?
Search upstairs, yes.
Okay. Make sure. Can he? If he does detect magic, can he see downstairs in the cellar from here or no?
Anything
I
that
can
is
see within 30 feet of me.
anything that
Okay,
is
so you
not
just have to
behind
go.
total cover.
So I'm also gonna poke you and say, make sure you do this upstairs to find out magic.
Yeah, it's a ritual, so wherever I walk, it'll keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
So you cast it. I believe it takes. How long does a ritual
I
take?
can use
An
my.
extra 10 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It takes 10 minutes to get it up, and then it's what, an hour?
So you
or
take-
something?
yeah. So you
Uh,
take 11
I'll
minutes. Do your ritual.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And then you don't
I mean,
use.
I can use my Awaken spellbook to cast it instantly instead.
Which spellbook?
My Awaken spellbook. When you use a wizard spell as a ritual, you can use the spell's normal casting time rather than adding 10 minutes to it.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
So I just walk in, and it goes.
Cool. So you cast that, and you guys start investigating the house
I'm-
here.
I'm gonna ask before I go upstairs. Am I able to go upstairs?
You
Before
have
I
the
ask?
warrant.
Well-
You can search
well, sorry,
wherever
no,
you
I'm
need.
gonna ask. Do you want to come with as I go upstairs or no?
Kind of like throws her hands up in surrender and follows you.
Okay, because I'm like, you don't really trust me, so it makes sense if you just follow me.
Yeah. So you guys can all do an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
They're getting better, but it's not great.
What is it? What is it?
Total of 10.
What'd you get?
17.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Cool. So investigating, your detect magic picks up that pretty much all the candles and torches in here. There's faint. I just said you can't. There's no faint residue on it, but they're burning as you can tell they're burning as if lit by prestidigitation, even without the detect magic. Other than that, she has pretty much a spellcasting focus on her person, which is a magical object. Nothing too fancy. That's pretty normal. You have one. Or components. You have one. Nothing else really out of the ordinary at this moment.
that-
On the main
That's-
floor.
Yeah, main floor.
On the main floor.
So I'll then proceed to the basement.
I'm still going upstairs.
Yeah. So we'll just go floor by floor in this then to start with, actually. So on the main floor, not really catching much of anything. You go upstairs. You step into her room, into her office, into the extra room there, which has 2 extra beds with like nightstands in there, as if there was like 2 helpers, but you don't see anybody else present in the building.
I turn around before you say helpers. I'm like, guest room?
Helpers, they'll be here tonight.
Okay. I apologize. All right, and then I walk out.
Cool. Upstairs, nothing really magical out of the way either. You guys go down to the cellar, kind of open up the hatch. She leads you downstairs, lets you guys loose, yada yada yada. As you are searching, sorry, just gotta look up stuff here.
Oh, gosh.
Gotta make sure he knows what's there.
Well, it's hopefully something magical.
There.
As you guys are searching, yeah. So you search the cellar you're in. There's all the wine bottles and the kegs of beer and whatnot that you had saved. There's a few upstairs getting ready to go. And as you're about finished here, you're like, yep, no, that's pretty good there. Keystone, you catch a faint glint of something on your detect magic. And as you look over, there's a stone wall with no apparent means of egress. But the source of magic is beyond it.
I'll look a little closer.
Can I see if I notice him or no?
Kisadon, what do you see?
We all turned the Kisadon.
Wall.
I
I don't know.
assume you went upstairs, right? Felix?
Yeah, but we were floor by floor.
Yeah,
so
I was saying you guys are like all kind of sticking together,
Okay,
doing your
all
thing.
going
Yeah.
together, okay.
And she was with you pretty much the entire time. Or the entire time, yeah.
There's this
We're all-
weird wall. There's something about it. I gotta look a little closer.
Do you sense magic?
Uh, yeah, something magically weird.
I
We
looked
gotta get
over it.
closer.
As he says that, I walk closer to her.
To Brenna.
Yeah, just in case.
That little shuffle step.
Well, in case you trust her.
Make a perception check.
Okay,
All of us.
Oh,
Just him.
just Felix.
just Felix.
Just
Felix.
Felix. Yeah.
Just-
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Uh-oh. You're keeping an eye
You.
on her.
I am.
It's all your
Perception. That is 20, non-natural.
You see just a slight hand movement from her and whisper under her breath.
As she does that, I full on grab her hand.
You're not close enough.
I'm not. Oh.
No, because
Oh,
you
I
guys
thought
were
I was-
like stepped towards the wall, right? And you
Oh, no, I
turned
never
to
said-
look at her.
I just looked at him. I was near her the whole time.
You were standing right beside her the entire time?
Well, as we were going to walk up, so I would have been close to her.
I thought you said you
'Cause
were what?
we only turned around because no, I wasn't looking closer. Those two were.
I'll say that you just catch the end of whatever she's doing, and as you grab her hand, you get the sense that she finished whatever she was doing.
I look at her and I'm like, "What magic did you just cast?"
I didn't
I'm
cast.
assuming I'd be able to tell.
Yeah, he would.
You detected a charm person, and
On
now Gustav
On
is
who?
charmed.
Stuff.
The sheriff, and she's like, "What magic?" She turns to the sheriff and says, "I assume you're done your investigation here?" And he's like, "Yep, we're finished here. Come on, guys, we'll go look at our findings in a bit. Let's get out of here. Leave her to her."
We've not even finished half the house. The building.
Finished. We finished all 3 floors.
What?
Main
Yeah,
floor,
we
upper
did-
floor, cellar.
When I went up, you guys came up with me. We all went floor by floor. This was the last spot.
Yeah, just to make it easy, I just said you guys went floor by floor.
How, in relation to our group, where is she? Because you're right
beside
next
me.
to her.
She is right
Yeah,
beside
right
me.
beside
I'm-
Felix.
We're
I
at
got
the stairs.
I got this.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
Right beside Felix, kind of like I'm imagining the stairs go down to the cellar. They're fairly steep, and she's kind of standing here. So there's a spot to walk up the stairs, but she's kind of leaning against the post right beside them.
Is Gustav acting weird, guys?
He's just saying, "Let's go." You have no inclination that he's
Like-
acting weird.
I know.
We're in
I
the
know.
middle of doing something, and he's like, let's go. We're done.
No, he's like,
That's
"We've
weird.
finished our investigation, right? We finished the
Well-
middle floor, upper floor. We just finished down here. Come on, guys, we'll go. We'll leave her to her. Leave her to
You
be."
said it- I look at him. I'm like, we literally just said the wall out loud.
Look, I know you guys have had it out for her since you've been here. It's a wall.
No.
Let's go.
Are you a magic user,
Me?
Gustav? Yeah.
No, I am not.
So
I'm not either. I'm inclined to trust the wizard when it comes to magical things, right? Like that's just what us non-magic people kind of have to do.
also, as this is happening, I am pulling out my dagger and holding it behind her so no one can see.
Make a sleight of hand check. Gustav kind of like stops, claps his hands together, and is like, "And I am the sheriff of this town, and I decide when the investigation is over.
That's a 22.
Let's
by the
go."
way.
No one sees you pull out the dagger. Let's go, and kind of gestures to the stairwell.
I'll cast a message towards. Can I do multiple people?
I don't
Um,
believe so. No.
It's one
Target
person.
and only one.
One.
cast it towards. Oh, Tristan, what's your character's name?
Flint.
Flint. I'll cast it towards. No, I better go towards Tom's character.
Feel
I'll
it.
cast it towards him, and I'll say he's being mind controlled.
Okay.
And then I'll start talking towards the sheriff, and be like, I think you're being a little weird here. What's going on? Is everything okay?
What? No, it's not okay. You guys are clearly disobeying
While
direct
he's
orders
talking,
from.
I cast
the
message
chef.
towards Tristan, Flint, and let him know.
Also, as this all is happening, my dagger is now pressed up against her, and I'm saying, "Come with me." No. I'm gonna say, remove the magic to her quietly.
I can reply to messages, right?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
I'm gonna send back. Is there a way to stop? Is there any counterplay to this? I'm not magically inclined.
Okay, I'll message him again while he's. Is he still talking at this point?
Yes, he is.
Okay, then I'll respond, kind of just ignoring what he's saying. Unfortunately, I don't have anything ready for that kind of thing.
Make
I
an
think the
Arcana
best
check.
option would be.
Yeah. I'm not talking magically. I'm talking. Is there anything?
Could we
I
knock
can
him out?
do
Yeah, knock him out
to
is.
stop the spell from being effective? So do your Arcana check.
That would be 25.
This is a charm person spell. You are decently familiar with it. It ends if the caster or their companions do anything harmful to the creature, or after 1 hour. In which case, the person knows they were charmed.
Sorry, say that again?
So it ends if the caster of the spell or any of the caster's companions do anything harmful to the creature.
To which creature? The caster?
That is charmed. That is charmed. Tom, I got it.
Okay.
So to the creature that is charmed. Or it ends after 1 after, and whenever it ends, the person knows that they were charmed.
I'll walk up to him as he's still explaining, right?
Yep.
I'll try to slap him. Just full on.
I'll re-clarify this.
Yeah.
We aren't the companions of the caster.
I got this.
You
are not the companions of the caster who cast the spell on the charmed person.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
And you know that would not end it.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we were okay. So if he does anything harmful, or she does, I get her to. Okay, I'm going to look at her and cast Firebolt
At her.
at her, just straight up.
You're gonna use Firebolt in the cellar with alcohol?
Yep.
Make an attack roll.
I'm just gonna say this since this is happening out of game. You could have messaged me to make her slap him.
Yeah, I could have, but it doesn't matter.
Fireball.
That would be. I rolled an 18, so 25 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll some damage.
1d10. Here I come. That would be 9 damage.
Alright, just a sec.
9 damage. My God.
Come on, what is happening here? There we go. So you cast Firebolt at her. Tom, you have a dagger kind of like stuck in her back. So while that conversation was happening, she kind of looks over at you and says, I'd remove that before you lose your life.
Wait, what happened to my bolt?
We'll get in there in just a second.
Before.
Just a second, guys.
We
So the dagger's in her back, and she kind of turns to you and says, I would remove that before you lose your life. And then the firebolt hits her, and she kind of like starts flailing and screaming and yelling. And Gustav will actually run over and tackle you, Kisadon.
Okay.
I would like to intercept him.
Make an athletics check, Flint,
Yep.
against his athletics check. Kisadon, you can make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Can I just pin her to the ground? Since she's not really paying attention to me.
You can also make an athletics check for a grapple.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's a good number. That's a 22 on my athletics.
Oh, I have a -1 to that. That's a 16.
Yeah, so you guys managed to pin both Gustav. Sorry, did you roll, Kisadon?
That's a 13.
So if Flint hadn't intervened, he would have gotten you. But
No.
Flint hops on top of Gustav, brings him to the ground. You bring Brenna to the ground. And Gustav starts yelling indignation. He's like, I am the sheriff. Get off of me. I will have you all arrested and thrown in jail for this, and starts spouting off. And as the fire... What's that?
I can't wait till this effect ends on you, buddy. You look like you're such a fool.
I instead of my dagger, I now have my rapier out towards her neck. And my knee is on her. I have her hands behind her back, and my knee is on her hands.
All right, just give me a second here.
Yeah, just wanted to let you know how I was holding her in case she has to do any spells with hands or anything.
Can I take another action, or?
No, I will say that is your action.
Okay.
Do you mind switching it to that other music I got there? Because we're going into combat now.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the music.
Yeah. Alright, so at this point, I will get everyone to roll initiative.
Absolutely.
There we go. Initiative, yes.
I have a 19.
22.
Flint?
17.
Ooh, that good roll!
We'll see if I can knock Gustav out.
And Gustav, you roll initiative as well.
Sorry to ask this out of game. It goes on. D&D goes on till 9, right? Or am I?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot the time. Oh, bad. This music somewhat reminds me of Critical Role.
Yeah, it does. If it wasn't for the ad that's playing right now.
Yes.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of ads for this whole
on
thing.
the stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at all those ads. Alright. Alright.
Did you want us to say initiative again, or did you have it?
I got it.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Alright, so Brenna is currently grappled by Felix.
Mhm.
And Gustav is currently grappled by Flint.
Mhm.
Brenna goes first.
Oh, gosh. I am seriously going to lose a limb.
Oh god, you're gonna lose a lot
Oh.
more than a limb. And she kinda starts laughing,
Oh boy.
just kinda chuckling as you pin her there to the ground like both hands. And as you look, her face slowly changes. Her eyes go red, claws extend from her fingertips, and you notice for the first time 2 fangs.
No.
And then you start to think back and realize you've never seen her directly into sunlight.
Good stuff.
And you are now trapped in a cellar with no windows with her. So she kind of laughs and says, a lot brighter than I gave you credit for. I thought I was going to fool you and that stupid dwarf over there. You forced my hand.
What time is it?
About 3 o'clock. And it is sunny
okay,
outside,
so it's still daytime. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And there's no clouds or anything?
No, it is sunny.
Okay. Okay.
Can I take a if she attacks me, can I take a reaction or no?
Do you have a reaction that you can take?
Let me see.
She will start with. Let me look at something here.
Just opportunity attack. That's it.
Yeah, so no.
So
No,
Yeah, no. Okay.
not unless you have Sentinel, which you do not.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The
Just thought I'd
three
ask.
of you.
Yeah.
Can make a.
Oh, goodness.
Let's save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Right, that's
Uh-oh.
called.
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys are in danger.
Oh gosh. 20. Not natural.
21.
That's Tristan. No.
Oh no, Tristan. Oh no.
Felix, you were feared.
Okay.
You two save, but Felix,
21 I hope so.
Flint, not Felix.
Easy, right?
Flint, sorry.
I got the
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
It's all good. We both have names of Seraph F.
We're monsters, I know. Alright, I'm feared.
While frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns.
So the
So I'm
corner
gonna
of the
power in a
room.
corner and sell it.
Yeah, unless there's nowhere to hide. If it ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, creature make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful spell, the spell ends. So you are now terrified of her, and you are going to be running on your turn.
So
Yeah,
question.
absolutely.
It makes you try to hide, right?
It makes you run. It doesn't
Run
say
away.
hide.
Run? Okay, sorry, I just thought I'd ask in case I get feared.
Okay. That is that, and she is still grappled by you.
Yep.
So she just kind of like casts fear at you guys. Kisadon and you are fine, Felix. Flint is frightened.
Yep.
And that is her turn. Kisadon, your turn.
Cool. How much house can I blow up with one shot?
We in here?
Well, there's the floor above us currently,
Yeah.
and then there's the second floor, and then there's the roof.
Yeah.
Well, he could get an
Which
angle
could
on the sun.
Attic.
Because we don't know where the sun is exactly.
Yeah. Because if I blow up the first floor, there'd
And
be
the
a little
wall.
light through the windows, but not a whole lot.
No, because
If you-
she's got curtains.
Yeah.
If you blow up the wall and...
But we're
the first
underground
floor-
right now. There's
Yeah.
no real wall.
Well, no, I mean the first floor and
Yeah.
the wall beside it. If you can somehow blow that up.
Yeah. Until the whole house crumbles on us and we all die.
We save people.
Except for ourselves.
What do you mean?
New
we're doing?
characters!
We didn't save us.
We're in the safest part of the house if the house collapses, right? Right?
No.
I mean, technically
I think that's
yes, but
called
it's
a
not much
burial.
safer.
I'm gonna say run. I'm going to.
Oh, boy.
Did we try and? Hold on. The captain is not unconscious. He's just flailing, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's
Currently
crap.
grappled by me,
Oh, yeah.
but he won't
No.
be for long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheriff is currently under, like, I'm holding the sheriff currently, but I am not going to be doing that for much longer.
Right. Let's see what I can do to buy us some time. Do I want to just fight? Do I want to be
Give
intelligent?
him hell, soldier.
He's not a willing creature, so I can't Misty Step him out, right?
Misty Step is only yourself.
Oh, that's right. It's only me.
Yep.
Even if I wasn't, I think I'd have to cast it at a higher level, and that doesn't even include it. Anyways,
Misty Step is
Um,
only yourself, only ever yourself, and you have to have line of sight.
oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't just bamf out. I
No.
have to see it. Okay. Oh, heck me. Okay. I'm going to make an attempt to knock out the sheriff.
How would you like to do that?
Using the butt of my do I have a rapier?
Your
No, I'm not a
quarterstaff.
bard. My quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Make an attack roll.
Just bonk him on the head.
That would be a 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Please roll damage. Roll. There we go. That would be 7 damage.
All right. So you bonk him on the head, and after you bonk him on the head, he's okay because he's the sheriff. He's a little bit tougher. You can see that he is also frightened,
Oh.
and that he is no longer looking at her like he is charmed.
Okay.
Okay.
So hold on. If he's feared, would he try to escape the cellar, or would he just
He's running to a corner.
So-
mindlessly run?
He would run.
What's going to happen?
In fear is he's going to run away from the source of fear.
Yeah.
Brenna is currently being pinned near the stairs. He's not running
Yes.
towards the stairs.
He's not. So he wouldn't like try to run up the stairs. He would have to
No.
run to a wall,
Runs
and that's it.
away.
The both
Okay.
of us are going to be on the opposite end of the cellar from the vampire.
Yeah.
Do you mind just ending this here? I'm getting tired of all these ads.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where all these ads just came from, but
Yeah, they happen a lot during a long video. So I used my attack. I don't really have anything that I can do bonus action wise. Am I pretty? How far away am I from the vampire? Like, where am I in the thing itself?
I'd say 30 feet away. I'd say the square itself is about 40 by 40 feet.
Okay.
So you're almost towards the wall there because you were walking towards it.
And it's a cellar. There's not much space above that I could like try to get out because
No.
no, I didn't think so. Okay, I'll try to position myself in the corner near the stairs.
She is in the corner near
not.
the stairs.
Like she's in that area.
Yeah. Then I'll just stay still.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Felix, you're up.
I am going to stab her with my rapier. Just in the shoulder area.
Okay.
So I'll roll to hit.
Go ahead.
Natural 20, so 26.
Natural 20 again?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. It is not sneak attack.
Yep. 1d8, yep. I must grab one dice. That is 12 damage.
As you stab her with your rapier, it's like trying to cut through stone.
Okay.
She doesn't take
Um,
as much damage as you think she should have.
Okay. Can I still pull her and stuff, or no?
You can use... Let me look that up.
I just thought I'd ask.
Would have been.
When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved.
Okay. Then I am going to... Because I know she's a vampire. I am going to try to drag her to the front door. Or a window.
Alright, so you
Yeah,
start
upstairs.
pushing her up the stairs, essentially. I'm going to say it's even a quarter movement, so you can get part way up the stairs.
Okay. I had 30 feet.
Yep, so quarter movement is a lot less.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah.
I
After
would then
that,
make an attempt to grapple.
you make an athletics
How
check.
do you try to? Just an athletics check?
Yes.
It's an action. It replaces an attack, basically.
Flint, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You run.
I somersault off of the sheriff. I land back against the cellar wall, and I'm going to use my bonus action to dig deep and gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for a minute. And at the end of that minute, I gain level of exhaustion.
Cool.
So I'm like panicked against the wall, hands are up. Like, it's the best that I can do while shaking my booties.
I'll let you make another wisdom saving throw. I'll say you're like hiding. You're like, as you were running away, you ended up behind a barrel and line of sight is broken.
That's a 5.
You were still frightened. Alright, after Flint, Felix, it is not your turn again. But as you're kind of standing there, like, trying to drag her up the stairs, you feel a chill go up your spine, and as you turn around, 2 shadows emerge from the shadows right behind
I'm
you.
gonna yell out loud, the helpers.
Yeah, they're the helpers.
Oh.
And they're each going to make an attack against you.
Oh, good.
18,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
and the other one's a natural 1.
Not having
No.
justice for this might kill us all.
You take 6 necrotic damage,
And you will lose.
and your strength score is reduced by 4.
Oh, that's so much. Why'd you
That's
have to
a
roll
lot.
back?
That's half of my strength score.
Strength score?
Yeah,
Your strength score, not your bonus, your score.
Yeah.
So, you know, the thing that I've...
it is reduced by 4 until you take a short or long rest.
So you basically get
I
-2
have
to your
5. -5. I have -5 strength.
What do you mean? What's your strength
Wait,
score
what? No.
before the
Oh,
reduction?
Not.
Oh,
Score.
Yeah.
9.
the
Big
score.
number.
9. So you take
so now-
5 off of that, so your strength score is now 4. Your score, not your
4,
modifier. Your modifier is
Yeah.
now a -3.
3?
-3.
Okay.
It should be a 5 now, right? He took 4 points of strength.
Yeah, so it's a 5, sorry. Yeah, so you're at a -3 for strength checks.
Uh-huh. Yay!
Oh, goody.
Gustav is also going to stand up and run over to where Flint is and hide. And he also fails his wisdom save, so he's still frightened. Brenna, it is her turn.
Am I still grappling her, or did that fail?
Yes, you two are still grappled together.
So I have a -3 to every strength roll.
Yep. Yeah, shadows are not nice.
She is going to attempt to make an athletics check to grapple you.
Alright, I have to roll against.
What a big tussle match. Holy.
You have to roll
Yeah,
an
I have a minus. Oops, sorry.
First thing you notice is her wounds start to stitch close.
I hate these
Vampire.
characters. I had to face one that could heal all fire, so I hate this.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad I hit her
you
with
can make
fire
an
damage, then.
athletics or an acrobatics check to try and escape her grapple.
Acrobatics, please. Wait. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't. I can't
next,
fight
please.
back. I can't fight back.
You can fight back.
Was that athletics to fight back, or can I choose
Athletics
acrobatics?
or acrobatics, you choose to try and not get
Okay.
grappled.
Okay, but can my grapple still stay or no?
I'm going
Sorry,
to
that-
say
That's what I'm confused about. If my grapple will still stay, if I.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
You can either
That.
disengage or you can stay grappled.
I'm gonna use acrobatics.
Cat.
That's the right choice.
So that is 19.
You drop your grapple and manage to escape her grapple.
Do I go down the stairs getting out or no?
You're still beside her. You,
Okay, just
you
wanted to make
haven't
sure where I
moved.
was. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Go ahead and roll again. She's gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
What am I rolling for, sir?
Your acrobatics again.
Oh yes.
That's a 22.
Okay, you've escaped.
You've done it.
Sorry, I have a +6 to acrobatics.
No, that's fine.
I chose acrobatics to be my good
Yeah.
one.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, just like I chose insight. Or
Okay. And then she's going to reach out and make a claw attack at you.
Okay.
And that's a natural one.
Okay.
That is her turn. Kisadon, your turn.
I'm going to walk up to her,
Okay.
and I'm going to get within melee to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
I assume you're trying to not hit Flint.
Yeah, obviously
Felix,
not
sorry.
hit.
Well,
Felix,
I'm
yeah.
also behind her.
It's just a touch.
Yeah, I'm behind her also.
Well, what
Am
I was...
not because I was.
I'm sorry if I described this poorly, but you were like pushing her up the stairs, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Nothing was mentioned how I was pushing
Oh.
her or pulling her. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I missed it.
So that was my bad then. You were pushing her up the stairs. She is further up the stairs than you are. And then
Okay,
the
sorry.
shadows, both shadows, are directly behind you, and that's how they were able to attack you.
So the shadows are in front of you.
Yeah.
It's from the bird. It's the shadows, Tom, and then Brenna.
Correct.
Yeah. So she would be the last one that you could reach.
So if
And
you
I-
want to hit all four, you could.
Well, it's Burning Hands.
Yeah, he has to
Uh,
just
the
touch
15
one.
foot
It's
cone.
just one.
Nope, it's a
Uh,
15-foot
no.
cone.
15-foot cone.
Cone.
How much
Yeah. Yes.
damage will this do?
I thought it was a touch. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Nope.
No, sir.
Read your spells.
Holy 4d6 to everything in a cone? That's madness.
What do I? What roll is it? What roll?
It's a
It's a dex.
Do it.
Burning
Alright,
Hands,
doing it.
15-foot cone. Each creature must make a dex saving throw. Takes
Do it.
3d6
I
fire
don't-
damage on a failed save.
For
or half
some
one
reason, in my
successful.
mind, it was like I'm putting hands on something.
No.
It
No,
always
no.
sounds like that because of the name.
Yeah. Okay, 2nd level, Burning Hands.
second level.
You.
Second level Burning Hands. Alright, everyone can make... Flint, make a dexterity saving throw.
Flynn.
But
Oh, sorry, Felix.
Nah, it's fine. We did this to just bug you.
this is your fault, Tom. I blame
Um,
you.
Dex saving throw. That is 25.
That'll definitely make it.
I told you.
What is your DC?
15.
Alright, so all three bad guys also pass. So go ahead and roll damage, and everyone will take half damage.
That's just straight. 16.
So half of 16, everyone takes 8 damage.
Wait, you rolled so good.
How much damage? Sorry.
8.
Holy,
Eight? Oh.
holy.
Yeah.
Holy,
Well, they're d6s, so I rolled 4s.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say this.
On
I'm
average.
at 18 health.
Good job.
And that certainly is my action. That's it.
Certainly is.
Felix, you are still frightened?
Oh, I'm
No, not
I'm
Felix.
not.
sorry. I'm.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
didn't have to get in melee range, right?
No, you
No.
did not. You could be a step
Okay,
back.
so
and
then
still get them
I'll back off from them all.
all. Okay, sounds good. Felix, your turn.
I don't want to give them the stairs.
You're also surrounded.
Yeah.
I think it's a little late for them right away, just so you
Oh, I know.
know.
Can I try to flip over Brenna and kick her down the stairs? If possible.
I will count it as a shove, so you can make an athletics
Okay.
check.
So go over and then shove.
Without going over, I'll say you can like grab her and try and throw her behind you, but that will be an athletics check.
Athletics?
Yeah.
I have -3 to that.
You have an additional minus. You have -3 to that now. Yeah.
I have -3, yeah.
Yeah.
Dice? Natural 20, please. That's all I ask.
Is
You
that
don't
all?
need another one.
Oh, that's not on my thing. 17?
You managed to throw her down the stairs.
That means he rolled a natural 20.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
but it,
Ridiculous.
I can show my dice.
You throw her down the stairs. She's now at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm sorry, I can show my dice.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Here, I'll change my dice.
No, it's
I will-
fine.
Here,
It's all good. It's all good.
change. I'm using blue one.
She's now at
Yeah.
the bottom of the stairs. That is your attack. What else would you like to do?
I am going to run through the door so I vanish.
Like you're
Run
running
and
outside?
hide. No, just upstairs.
So you
run
were
and hide.
upstairs. Okay.
Run and hide.
All right. After that is Flint. You are still frightened. You can go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
With a 9.
You are still frightened.
Absolutely.
Well, would she have seen him as she's going down the stairs?
Doesn't.
What do you mean?
Like, would she have vision on him? Doesn't she need to have vision?
That's why he made the saving throw so he could try and succeed.
But wouldn't
He-
she have not seen him if she's falling down the stairs looking at me?
He is still frightened
Okay,
because
sorry.
she cast the spell and is holding
Mhm.
concentration on it. He doesn't need, because he is out of line of sight,
Mhm.
he can make the saves.
Oh, okay, sorry. I
If he was not out of line of sight, he could not make the saves.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought it was once you get out of line of sight, you're not feared. But yeah, you would make.
Well, that's-
Thank you.
No, he has to make saves in order to
Yeah,
not
no,
be
no,
feared.
yeah, no. Sorry, I confused me.
Alright. The Shadow's turn. One will go after you, Kisadon. Make an attack roll. That will be a 16-17.
That'll hit.
You take 14 necrotic damage.
Holy.
I rolled max damage on that one. And your strength score is reduced by 2.
Strengths. How do I override score? You said reduced by 2 or
Reduced.
4?
The score is reduced by 2.
So
Score
if
is
you have
reduced
an
by-
8, it's now a 6.
Correct. And the other one will go after Felix. Also a 17 to hit. Felix.
Does that hit, Tom?
Yeah.
You take 9, 10, 11 necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 4 again.
Oh, so I'm -5 now.
Yeah, you're at a 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. That is their turn. Gustav will attempt to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a natural 1. He's still scared.
Uh-huh.
Brynna's turn. And once again, you can see that her wounds are healing.
Would I know anything about vampires through my studies?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Religion check, not a history?
Not a history. Religion.
Religion.
And when she
where-
took fire damage, did she do a concentration check?
Yes, she passed.
Okay. Just making sure.
That would be 17 plus 5, 22.
What would you like to know?
Anything I know about vampires, essentially.
Okay. So essentially, can't enter a place without invitation.
Right.
Is very averse to running water. Is very averse to sunlight and radiant damage.
So not fire damage.
Not fire damage. Fire damage does not affect her self healing. Only radiant
Okay.
does.
Okay. Anything else?
Regains life by biting you,
By biting.
And if you put a stake through their heart while they are incapacitated in their resting place, they die.
Okay.
I'm guessing this isn't her resting place.
No. Other than that,
Dead wizard.
you also recall that her shadows, if your strength score is reduced to 0, you die
Instantly.
instantly. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you yell.
Question.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, go ahead. You can.
No,
you can
say-
finish before I-
Kisadon, you can yell that up to Felix if you like. Just so you guys all know.
If you guys feel your strength sap down to nothing, you will die instantly.
Okay. My question: am I hiding now upstairs?
The one ran after you, so you were upstairs in
Oh, okay.
combat
Sorry,
with it.
I didn't know he ran after me. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's why he hit you.
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah, no.
Alright. With Brinna, she will make a claw attack against you, Kisadon.
Yep.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that sure does it.
And instead of doing damage, she will grab you.
Okay.
And then she will bite you.
Oh, good.
That is a natural 1. You are still grappled.
It's a mouthful of feathers.
Yeah. You're still grappled, but can't quite find your neck there.
I'm chewy. I'm very gamey, you know.
Yeah. Kisadon, it is your turn.
Okay. I am sure am grappled. I will try to burning hands and aim the cone to hit a shadowy boy.
Okay, I'll say you can hit her and one shadowy boy.
Yeah, because the other one's
Upstairs.
off wherever they are. Yeah.
They both fail, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Crap. Uh, 14.
14 fire damage. 7. Alright, so the one shadow is almost dead.
Okay. Good.
Its shadowy, wispy form is kind of like sputtering now.
And it takes my movement or my action to get out of grapple.
In action, you have to attempt to break the
All right.
grapple.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it was worth just sitting here anyways. Inventory. I don't have any healing potions. No. All right, that's my turn.
Alright, Felix, your turn.
Fight the shadow to survive, brother.
Well, I'm probably dead after this, so.
Oh, that, run away. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah, if you get in
he'll
sunlight,
get an
you're
opportunity attack because he's right behind me.
You're a rogue.
You're a rogue.
Still right behind me.
You have the disengage action is a thing.
I know.
You can disengage and go through another window.
You're a rogue, you can disengage as a bonus action. Read your things.
Yeah, I may have missed that.
Read your abilities, read your spells.
I did read. I forgot. Because I haven't used it in a very long time.
I know we only play once a month, but like, guys, I'm playing a homebrew class and I know my stuff.
It's this only one thing I forgot about. Okay. I knew I can disengage, but I didn't know if I want to. The bonus action I didn't know.
You
I
can also
forgot.
bonus action dash.
I could, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
What?
could also
No!
bonus action hide.
What?
Why didn't I read my things?
Exactly.
So,
Replace damage. I can replace the type of damage with another type of damage that's in my spell book. I have one of them that has saved up that has, because like it doesn't, there's a difference between the ones that I actually have chosen and like all of the spells that I can do, right? Because I'm a wizard, I can change
The
them up
spells
in the
you've
morning,
chosen are
right?
the ones in your book.
Yeah, because there are the ones that I like have to prepare in the morning, right?
Yeah. You can
What wizard ability gives you the ability to change damage?
Awaken spellbook, replace damage. When holding my book, it grants me the following abilities. You can use the book as a spellcasting focus. When you cast a wizard spell with a spell slot, you can temporarily replace its damage type with a damage type that appears in another spell in your spell book, which magically alters the spell formula for the casting only. The latter spell must be of the same level as the spell slot you expend.
Okay. All right. So Felix, what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack, then I'm gonna disengage.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my rapier. Dice. That is 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
That is 6 damage. Sorry, that is 10. Because I forgot the +4.
All right. Your attacks are also having a hard time doing full damage on these creatures.
Yeah, and I'm gonna disengage out the window.
Cool. So you disengage, run, smash out the window, or you're now standing in sunlight.
And okay, how far away am I from when I land?
Actually, you can get 10, 15 feet away from the building itself.
I'll just move 5. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far.
All right. After that is Flint. You are still frightened. Hold on just a sec. I'll make a concentration check.
Oh.
Good to go. You are still frightened. Go ahead and make a wisdom save. 16. You are fear of the free.
Woo,
Free of the fear.
free.
Wow. You are no longer frightened.
Free. Okay. I assume I lose my turn though. Because it happens at the end.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
After that is the Shadow's
All
turn.
right.
One will go after you again, Kisadon.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Of course.
12, 14. 19 necrotic damage.
I am unconscious.
And just for funsies, your strength score is reduced by 3.
Okay.
As Kisadon falls. And the other shadow just kind of descends the stairs, but doesn't get an attack. They're just kind of standing at the bottom of the stairs there. Gustav is still frightened. He's just kind of hiding in the corner there. Brenna's turn. She will then essentially drop Kisadon and just start laughing and walking over to you, Flint.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna act like I'm still shaking in fear. I'm definitely still scared.
You said the shadow that was fighting me went back downstairs. Did I see that?
Yes. It
Okay.
appears it cannot leave the house.
Okay.
Or it cannot go out in sunlight, one of the two.
Okay.
It is a shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Brenna will... What does she got? What does she got? What does she got? Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw, Flint.
Come on.
I also have a question about the cellar.
Okay.
What part of it is it underneath? Like, is it underneath the dirt or?
We'll get there in a
actual
second.
inside? Okay, sorry.
What is this from?
A spell.
Is it like the charm person again?
No, it is a...
Something else?
Yeah, something else.
All right, that is a 16.
You pass on the hold person.
Wonderful.
And she kind of laughs and chuckles to herself and says, if you have any terms of surrender, now's the time.
I've fought worse rats than you.
Kisadon, make a death saving throw.
I sure will. D20. $17, so I save.
Yes. One
Yeah.
success. Felix.
I am going to yell as loud as I can to find the goblins.
What do you yell?
Goblins, I have more money for you if you will come here. Just as loud as I possibly can.
They have actually just finished the window, hilariously enough. As you smash
Oh.
out the other one, they're like, what, you want this one repaired too?
No. We're fighting Brenna, who is apparently a vampire, and two shadows. Do you remember where the cellar is hold? Like, where it's underneath?
And they kind of point over to, like, the kitchen bar area.
Okay, can you do me a favor? I will pay you 50 gold if you can get this done in 30 minutes.
Get
Or
what
less.
done?
If you can, I'll tell you the job. If you can get it done in about 5 to 10 minutes, I will give you 100 gold. If you get done in 20 minutes, I'll give you 50 gold.
What's the job?
Destroy some of the house to get sunlight to that cellar.
10 minutes? You insult us, and they run.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
I will enter them after your turn.
Yeah, and then I'll go back into the house, but stealth.
Go ahead and
No,
make the stealth check.
Yeah. That is 27.
Okay, you are pretty well hidden.
Okay.
How I'm going to do this is, I am going to give the house, the tavern, 100 health.
Okay.
The 6 gobos have
Okay.
clubs and hammers and such that they're going to be attacking the house with.
Okay.
I'm going to say they hit every round, so I'm just going to roll to see how much damage they do every round.
Okay. Can I help them at all or no?
If you'd like to, go ahead.
Yeah,
As
sure.
opposed to stealthing.
What
Yes.
is it gonna do? Attack you in the sun?
Yes. Yes, I'll help.
Okay, so instead of stealthing, you can assist them, and you can roll an additional. We'll say where is everything here? Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
6. Go ahead and roll a d6
A D6?
and add your strength.
Better roll a 6 there, buddy.
Minimum 1 damage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna be doing.
So it's 1 damage.
Yeah.
You do 1 damage.
Yeah.
And you get -5.
The gobos and you are already making quick work
Actually-
of the house.
Okay. Before I went over to them, can I close the door so they can't come up
Too late.
and try to attack
Cellar
us?
door?
Too late? Okay.
Too
no, I
late.
just thought I asked. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, the cellar door. I thought I
They
asked.
essentially run up to the roof and start ripping off shingles and such, and start ripping into it. Pretty much with the first round, you all have gotten through the roof into the second floor.
Okay.
They are killing it.
Survive long enough.
Oh, I will.
Flint, your turn.
Okay, so lay this out for me. Where are they? Like, how close are the 2 shadows and Brenna?
So you're back against the wall.
Yeah.
Brenna is 10 feet from you. Gustav's right beside you.
Yep.
And then 10 feet beyond her is Kisadon.
Yep.
And the 2 shadows are flanking Kisadon on either side.
Okay.
They both... One looks decently damaged, the other one looks somewhat damaged. For shadows.
Alright, I guess I'm just laying into her.
I
I'm
believe
gonna
in you.
like kick off the wall and like at like a initial burst of speed that she isn't expecting. I'm just gonna hit her 3 times using a moxie point.
Make attack rolls.
believe in you. You hear this from somewhere.
Ethereal.
Your internal voice.
Yeah, your internal voice is just Felix.
A 15, a 20, 24, and a 8.
Sorry, 8 misses. What were the other two?
15 and then 24.
15 just hits.
Just hit. Wonderful. Okay. The first one is 8 bludgeoning and 6 bludgeoning.
Are these magical or no?
They are not.
Cool, so half damage.
Absolutely.
And like you just quick 1-2 punch, and she just kind of like and starts laughing at you.
Absolutely. And then that's my turn, I think. That's all my stuff.
The shadows
Absolutely.
both leave. They kind of wander over from Kisadon and head over to Gustav there.
No. I assume they don't pass by my attack range.
If you want to take an attack on one of them, go for it.
Absolutely.
Might as well.
That'll be a 23.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
That'll be 6, so cut to 3.
And that one is almost dead, but still alive.
Alrighty.
One hits, the other one does not. Gustav takes 8, 9, 10 necrotic damage.
Hopefully he has strength. A lot of it.
He does.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 left down with the shadows have a lot of strength.
And -1 strength to him.
Oh, nice.
Gustav is once again going to attempt to save from being feared. He saves!
Gustav!
He looks and sees Kisadon down and says, "They were right, I gotta help him," and then like hefts his warhammer, and that's his turn.
We hear from the background, "We told you so."
Brinna's turn.
Do I not get a turn?
You're after Brenna. She was
You're after
first.
Brinna.
Or am I after? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She will.
Anticipation.
First off, she heals a bit.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And she will make a claw attack against you, Flint.
Uh-huh.
10 to hit.
That will not hit.
And we'll claw again. 9. Sorry, 11.
That will not hit.
That is her turn. Kisadon, go ahead and roll a save.
Sure will. 20. That would be a 5. That's a fail.
That is one failure.
You need 3 fails, 3 saves, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
My turn on the goblins.
Just give me a sec.
Yep, no, we're good. Sorry.
After that, it is Felix and the goblins.
I'm gonna give them more encouragement. You get this done as quickly as possible. You get my whole gold. You get all my gold.
They're working with renewed fervor.
Yeah. 0 damage because I got a 5.
15, minimum 1 damage, so 16.
Oh, I get 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
minimum
Okay.
of 1 damage.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's fine,
Oh,
you're
you're
good.
being nice. Oh, thank you.
You get 1 damage.
Yeah, you're not going to repair the thing as you're trying to tear it apart.
Well,
You
0
start
would
just building it back up.
Yeah,
Wouldn't 0 just do nothing?
it could, but I'm giving you 1 minimum.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. I'm not arguing. I was just asking.
Yeah, so essentially they've cleared the roof and are mostly clearing through the 2nd floor. They're about halfway through, you can see pretty quickly.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Flint, it is your turn.
Oh, buddy. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing and just wail on her 3 more times.
Make attack rolls.
Question.
Yes.
Should I just not roll then and just do 1 damage every time? Because I have 6 and I
Sure.
have a -5. Okay.
Let me know if you'd like to do something else.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will.
Only the modded 20 is gonna hit.
Cool. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my gosh. 5 damage. So, what, couple of 2? 3?
2. Yeah.
No?
You see that you are doing less damage to her than what she is healing.
Oh, I know.
And also look and see Kisadon dying. Actively.
Well,
After Flint, it is the Shadow's turn.
the shadows rolled higher than the sheriff.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll make attack rolls. 14. 1 misses, 1 hits. He takes 6 necrotic damage. And loses, again, 1 strength.
I don't know how happy I am to have these goblins in town.
They are going to save the town. Gustav's turn with his 2 less strength. He is going
Do you
to.
mind if I?
What's
Do you
up?
mind if I ask how much strength he has altogether? Or
A lot.
okay. No, I just thought that. Okay.
Hello.
He will essentially take his warhammer and attack the shadows attacking him.
I forgot he had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a weapon.
No, I forgot he had a warhammer.
Oh,
I thought he had a different weapon.
Well, the first swing will actually kill one of the shadows.
there we
Oh.
go.
Holy crap.
All right, all right, all
The
right.
sheriff showed up.
Let's be real, they were already on death's door.
Yeah.
Nah,
one
they
of
were
them-
pretty close.
Put 2 burning hands into them.
One of them is
Yeah.
on the. One of them actually apparently looks
No.
fine, right?
Both of them were because I.
One was okay, one was close to death.
Yeah. One was okay.
Oh, okay.
So that second one will
Because
hit as well.
That would have been the one chasing me. That's okay. Because I
Dealing
did
where are
2
my
damage.
d8s?
Oh, you're
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm sorry, I have 1 strength.
Dealing 5 damage.
Yeah, literally on death's door.
That one is still alive.
We both. You worse than me, but yeah. Well, technically, I'm worse because I could die if I get hit once and lose 1
You'll
strength.
be fine.
Not in the sun, you'll be fine.
She kind of
Yeah,
looks at what's
but-
going on here, and once again, she casts Fear on Flint and Gustav. Sorry, yeah, Flint and Gustav. So go ahead and make another Wisdom saving throw.
I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
Oh no. Oh no. Yep.
No.
And Gustav rolled a
I thought-
1, so you're both frightened again.
Good stuff.
How do you get out of frightened again? Just roll.
We have to be out of her line of sight.
Okay.
Which we will not be able to at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, after her turn, Kisadon, you can go ahead and make another save.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe. I believe. I believe.
You-
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You got 1 hit point.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm up to 1.
That is your turn, though.
Do they notice or no? That he's up.
Probably not.
You'll find out.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. Yeah. Okay.
Felix and the Gobos.
So. What floor are we on again? The second?
You're working through the second floor as of right now.
Yeah. I'll just do 1 damage again.
Okay. 10, 15, 21, 23. So you have torn through the second floor, and it's a big enough hole that you were starting through the final floor there.
Okay. Instead of helping on my next turn, I'm just gonna have my bow out.
'Kay.
Ready. Would I be able to do sneak attack or no? Because they wouldn't see me.
Dependent.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Flint, it is your turn.
It's my turn. I back away from Brenna.
Which can you?
Yeah,
That
there's
makes
10 feet from the wall to her. I moved 10 feet towards her.
Oh yeah.
I will say your back was against the wall.
Oh, was it?
Was
said
it? No,
you
you
were-
said you were. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
you take a step back, she gets an opportunity attack,
Absolutely.
And that will hit.
Sure thing.
And instead of letting you walk away, she is going to grapple you.
Sure.
So you can go ahead and take your action and attack if you like, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yes.
you can attack if you want.
It says, when frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action, move away by the safest route available on each of its turn, unless there is nowhere to move.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know.
Grappled, nowhere to move.
And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still frightened, so if I'm within line of sight of her, I have disadvantage on my attack.
Correct.
So I still get action bonus action, right?
Yep.
So I
I
will
need to read.
use my last Moxie point and make 3 attacks at disadvantage.
Go ahead.
That is a 16.
That hits.
That is a 10. That's not going to hit. And that's a 12. That's not going to hit. So 1 hits.
Yep.
4. 10 damage to 5.
Alright. With that, it is the Shadow's turn. Yeah, pretty much. Ah! Once again, the surviving Shadow will attack Gustav. That is going to hit. He takes 8, 9, 10 damage. Still standing. Actually, hold on. Yeah. And loses 1 more strength. And it is Gustav's turn. He is frightened. He is going to... His back is against the wall, so he's going to make 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Nice.
Miss. And a miss.
Oh.
Ah! Essentially. Brynna's turn. She heals. And now that she has you grabbed, she is going to bite.
Absolutely.
And has advantage because... The bite will miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she'll attempt to...
Bites the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we'll attempt to slash you with her claws. That one will hit.
Okay.
You take... Do-do-do-do. 4, 5, 6, 7 slashing damage.
7, and I'm resistant, so I'll take 3.
Sounds good. Kisadon.
Boy.
One last save.
If
One last save. One last save. Oh wait, no, you already did. Never mind.
I rolled a 20, so I'm good.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
If I use Thunder Wave, would I hurt the house?
Likely.
If I used Burning Hands, the cone, would that hurt the house?
It might start to light things on fire, but not immediately.
So it wouldn't affect the goblins digging.
You wouldn't think so. Not that you know
Okay.
goblins are digging, but
You don't know goblins are digging.
I got it, Tom.
Yeah, well, like if I cast Thunder Wave, I'm going to hit the house.
So it might do some
Right.
additional damage.
So I might do some additional damage. And same with the cone, like it's going to hit the house.
Yeah, but fire isn't going to do instant damage. At least not to a house.
Aren't houses weak to fire? Anyways.
I mean, yeah, but it takes a while for them to burn. It's not like
Yeah,
they get
yeah,
hit
yeah.
with fire and they immediately disintegrate.
Anyways, I'll
You're not gonna blow a hole through a house with fire.
so the shadow.
Yep.
How's it looking?
Almost dead.
Almost dead. And how does Bitey McStabby look?
Which Buddy McStabby?
Vampire.
Brenna.
Vampire.
Not touched.
Okay.
She feels too
My
much.
damage
Oh.
gets healed by his regeneration.
Yeah, because I can substitute, now that I've read my abilities, I can substitute radiant damage in.
What spell do you have that's radiant?
I'm pretty sure. I was looking through the spells while I was dying. Because it has to be first level. Because it has to be the same level as
Yep.
it. Oh, which one was it? Chromatic orb?
Don't think chromatic orb.
No.
That's like acid and
Was
fire,
it
ice.
color
lightning.
spray? No. Maybe I don't have it. I thought I found one. I guess I don't. Okay, so I can't substitute radiant in. So I'll just do thunder wave to that. Can I hit both of them with that?
Just give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Awakened Spellbook.
Awakened Spellbook. Not sure if it's my class of wizardry I chose. Second level Order of Scribes feature.
Okay, I see it there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, sorry, what were you going to do?
So I'm just going to use Thunder Wave, and I'm hoping to hit both of them with it.
Okay. In order to hit both, I'll say you have to hit Flint. Because she's a step back, holding Flint. The Shadow's pretty much right beside Flint, and then Gustav is right behind the Shadow.
All right, I'm a Thunder Wave these guys.
All right, is that con
Let's do it.
saves?
Con save, please.
17 for me.
That saves. It's a con save of 15.
Both of mine fail, so go ahead and roll damage.
8 plus 4, that's 12 damage.
Excuse me. Alright, so the Shadow is now gone.
Cool beans.
And Brenna's taken that damage. And she kind of turns back to you and says, "Oh, you're still alive. I can remedy that."
Good luck. You don't, not that you need it.
Good luck.
Goblins.
Felix and the Gobos.
You said they both saved?
Mine
No,
both
no.
failed.
Both failed.
So the Shadow is dead.
And so it gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
Cool. So she gets thrown against the wall.
Yeah.
Does she take Flint with her or no?
No, he saved.
But they're in a grapple. That's my question.
Would she
Roll?
fail
Also,
the
no.
grapple?
I would say the grapple fails. She is thrown.
Okay.
He's where he is, and the concentration fails. So you guys are no longer feared.
Okay, I just thought I would ask before,
Ooh.
just in case
No
you were
longer
thrown with.
fear?
And you're not thrown against the wall.
That's true. I would have been fine.
All right. So
Yeah,
you and the Gobos very quickly get through the final floor, and light is now
Alright.
shining into the.
Can I
Thing.
shoot Brenna straight away?
Yes, make an attack
Like I
roll.
went- Sneak attack or no?
I'd say
Yes.
That's pretty surprising.
Okay.
Well, she's also engaged with Flint still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still
So
within
let me
five.
get that up. Let me get that up.
Yeah, to do whether he has advantage or not.
Yeah, so I'll do my normal attack.
Ooh,
And
going
which,
around,
well, I have to rapier and then sneak attack. No, I'm doing bow. Sorry, bow. What am
Yeah,
I
the
thinking?
bow, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Not-
From the
not
floor above
strut-
you.
I
that
thought
is a 19 to hit. Sorry.
you throw yourself down.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. So that's that. And then I need. Okay, so that is 7. 11. What damage? Sorry, damage.
11 damage. Halved is 5.
Yeah.
Cool. So she takes an arrow and kind of looks up and sees the sunlight starting to stream in, and she kind of hisses. Yeah, so what I'm going to say is the hole that you created essentially cuts off her escape to the stairs. Not that
Okay.
she had anywhere to go at that point. But there is still about a 5-foot gap where she can like press herself up against the wall and not be hit with the sunlight at this moment.
Can I ask the goblins to push that when it's their turn again?
Yep. And they'll start
Okay.
working on that.
Yeah.
I'll pay you 10 extra gold.
But you said you were going to give us everything.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it.
Flint, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Boy. Oh boy. Screw it. I'm gonna grapple her.
Go ahead and
Getting
make an
spicy,
athletics
are we?
check.
That'll be a 17.
Yep, you grab her.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
Am I able to drag her to the sunlight?
Yes, you are.
I will. She got pushed against the wall. She's like slumped a little. I just like full bear hug and just start dragging her.
And she just starts blood-curdling screaming.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
And because
start
that counts as an
laughing.
attack action, I'll use my bonus action to just give her one punch in the gut.
Can you do that if you didn't take an attack action?
Um,
A grapple is an attack. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, exactly.
And she takes 1d6 of salt to her wounds.
That'll be a 19 to hit,
That hits. Roll damage.
and that will be 6. 6 damage.
Cool.
And
Up to
that's my
3.
turn.
After Flint, it is Gustav. He kind of sees what's happening here, and essentially dives on the pile as well.
Yeah!
Break this grapple.
I should do a belly flop down on top.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I'd probably
Yeah.
die.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, for that, she's going to cast Silvery Barbs, make him re-roll. That one's even better. So she's still grabbed.
She still got got.
After Gustav, it is her turn. She takes immediately 20 radiant damage from being in the sunlight as she starts burning and screaming and yelling and blah, 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 blah.
Bloody, bloody, blah.
She is going to make an attack roll against Gustav
Okay.
at disadvantage. Good, because the other one was a natural 20. And make her second attack. Nope. Kisadon, your turn.
Hey.
Get in the pile.
That sounds like a bad
Uh,
idea for the 1 HP bird.
I'm going to use my last first level spell.
Cat,
And I'm going to cast the Magic Missile.
Yeah,
roll damage.
Magic Missile.
understandable.
1.
We're gonna have a great story for the guy in the toilet.
Yeah, he's on John. Hitting this climactic battle with a vampire. It's fine. It's all good.
1, 2, 3, D4.
He must have had Taco Bell.
That would be 9 plus 3, that's 10 damage.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That'll do.
You say 9 plus 3
Yeah.
is 10? Is that what you said?
Wait.
You
Wait.
said 9 plus 3 is 10. That'd be 12.
Wait. I rolled.
Wait.
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 I
You can
rolled-
check- You can check what you rolled.
I
on
rolled
that.
2 4s and a 1.
Oh,
That's
okay.
4,
That's 9, and then plus 3 is.
and that's 12. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Brain
like,
math.
what do you mean?
More damage, please.
10?
Yes, please.
Alright, she takes 12 damage, not 10,
yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
and is still
what?
burning in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yep.
Can I do sneak attack again? Because she's
Yes.
not paying attention. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I take 1 math
Oh.
damage.
Take one math damage. One math rock damage, please.
Yeah. A lot of psychic damage.
That is 20 non-natural to hit.
Yep, roll damage.
Um, that is 18 damage.
18 halved is 9. Anything else?
I'm going to climb down if I can without getting hurt.
Okay, you can do so.
Yep.
Pretty much go down the stairs, you just go around. As the gobos start tearing away more of the floorboards and pretty much light up the whole area.
Alright.
Thanks, Gobos!
Ah!
You'll get all my money after.
Hey,
Flint, it is your turn.
it is my turn. Well, I'm gonna keep the grapple. I'm gonna do an attack and a bonus action attack.
Okay.
That is a 14 and a 16.
14 misses, 16 hits.
And that is another 6 damage.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Gustav will just pretty much attempt to grapple her again.
Sure.
And successfully does so and kind of like holds her in the light as she...
I was gonna say, his weapon's a bit hard to hit with a warhammer.
Yeah. But it is her turn again. She takes the additional 20 damage. And as you guys are pretty much holding her down, she's screaming and yelling and just blood-curdling pain as she just dissipates into dust. And eventually it is quiet.
I knew she was evil. Since I first broke into her house. No, joking.
So I was like, what?
I'm joking! I only said that because she blamed me.
Cool. So it is 9 o'clock, so good job. We'll end there for the fight. We'll deal with the consequences next time.
I'm guessing no long rest.
Not quite yet.
Not yet.
My one strength.
You'll be fine.
Level up?
Unless you pick fights, there's going to be no fights. Not yet. No level up yet.
Oh.
Next time, you guys will get it. I will let you know.
Show up eventually.
How many vampires did I kill?
All right. So with that, thank you everyone for joining us. We had a great time, and feel free to join us next time. We'll just do a quick word of prayer before we head on out. Dear Lord, thank you for tonight. Thank you that we could get together and just have some fun doing nerd stuff. Please be with everyone as we go into tomorrow. Please be with Neptune as he continues traveling on the roads in this bad weather. Keep him safe and bring him home safe. Help us to praise you in everything we do. And thank you and amen.
Oh, man.
Thank you everyone for joining us and have a good night.
Bye.